Welcome back to another episode of Z.S.L podcast. I'm your host, Pistol Jake, and today we're going to dive deep into the NFL draft. We're going to start off with a little bit of storytelling between the fellas, and we're going to end on the NBA playoff bracket. We got a returning guest in Chef Spence and a newcomer to the pod in Buuda. I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get straight to the video.
Steady working, nothing coming for free. I rock Christian Dior, man, this shit wasn't cheap. Cuff pressure slipping in and out of my sleep. Hold up, nigga don't work, you don't eat. I get on my ass every day of the week. Johnny Storm, I spit the heat when I speak. Pretty little freak wanna jump in the sheet. Let me roll a little blunt, now I'm feeling complete. I'm like John Lennon when I rock and I roll. Put a hop in the coupe and drive it like a stone. I just say a little prayer when we hit in the road. God help me, the devil trying to take my soul. See, in the city, niggas do not grow old. It's Jake clutching when we step in the show. Fell in love with the feeling, I can't let it go.
Yeah, let's start. Let's talk about friendship.
Friends.
Friends we can depend on. Friends. You feel me? Well, let me just ask y'all a question. What's y'all favorite memory of me? Of our friendship? What's y'all something that's
That's good.
That is good.
if you were to think of me, what time would you think of? Or when what specific story? If you can't tell the story, then don't tell it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Because that's the kicker. Because there's some stories that it come to mind, but I'm like, is it, can the people?
I ain't gonna lie, I really don't give a fuck.
All the shit, all the stories we already got in trouble for. So
Nah, I don't care. I'm down for anything for real. Just open
You
it
wanna go
up.
first? I'll go first.
Shit, me and this nigga used to steal cars, yo.
Cars?
It's cars, yo.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
Look, your verbiage is off, my brother.
Alright,
We used to
did
borrow them.
We did used to borrow.
We borrowed them.
All
They
right.
were returned
They was always returned.
unscathed. better than-
Lawrence car wasn't unscathed.
Right? A little bit of grass on.
The rims was
Listen,
fucked up.
you ain't gonna be my lawyer going to court.
I
That's you
shit, I
driving
was
this
a driver, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? We had niggas hanging out the sunroof, yo. We had niggas out in the trunk, bro. We doing donuts in them fucking high school soccer field.
Oh,
the
no.
car, bro. We down at Cherry Hill, 3 o'clock in the
He
morning.
is dropping a lot of details.
I mean, it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I guess it's
Niggas-
true now too. Damn.
But bro,
Say no, we good. I think that's what's the statute of limitations on stealing a car for real?
we good.
I think we way past that.
Nah, for real.
And it's probably it's still in the car that really not stolen.
Yeah,
It's like-
borrow.
Borrow. Did y'all at least know who the owners was?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I said of course I can make it better.
Yeah, like, of course. I knew I was
I knew
stealing.
I
Bro. I knew I was
It's
wrong.
Shit, this nigga TJ, we was like 17, 16. We stole my father's car. We driving around. We fucking I didn't know how to parallel park. You know how the streets
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah.
So, bro, this nigga hop out. He's like, all right, I got it.
He start guy.
This
Straight
nigga-
bit that bitch.
Oh, you
son.
bit it for you?
That bitch
Oh,
for
shit.
300, yo. You know that bitch got
Oh
the
yeah, I know
big-
that's that big wide body right there.
Real shit.
Yes, God. But yeah, nah. Yeah, for you personally, I say my favorite memory. You probably gonna hate me for this for real, but the football game, the snowy football game, you was chilling in the car. Then we out in the snow, dummy. I'm out there playing in the snow. I'm like, where's Spence at? He like, yeah, the car for real. He said, fuck this shit.
Fuck that. Like pass on and all that.
Bro, my mother sent me out there in a short sleeve.
Oh yeah,
shirt,
nah, he
yo.
ain't have nothing on, dummy.
Oh,
My mother did me so
nah.
dirty, yo.
But you don't try to blame Dukes like you.
Yeah, I'm about to say you.
7.
No, you
Oh damn! I'm about to say yeah, he was a
real
kid.
shit. Like you need to have some more accountability.
Like come on, man. Especially when he's in the car, chilling, kicked up,
That, my nigga.
Hey,
helmet on, still. I'm
hey,
like,
my man's in the car,
I said,
nice
I'm
and
not-
warm. I got back in the car. Darren was like, "Did we win?"
how'd you do?
Say, I don't even know what the nigga said.
Hey,
I
yeah.
did that as a
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, so
Well, how we do?
how we do?
Nah, for
You
real.
feel me? How the person do that was playing in my position? I'm good to start next week.
Is coach gonna get him ass or be
I
like,
had to, and my people made me come back and apologize and shit.
Hey, yo.
Shit, it's like, apologize for what? Mom, you apologize for not getting me right.
Like, come tell the coach what you did to me that morning.
Like,
You know, it's crazy because my father usually would take me, but he had football that day. So when my father found out that she set me up in a short seat, this nigga cussed her ass out.
Like, come on, like, you got me ready to be mad at you, like, not playing the whole time. It's like,
he found out when I had to, like, what the fuck?
He's like, come on, like, Pops, I'm 7. Arms a little bare out here, your legs a little cold.
Shit. Yo, I was skinny as shit too, bro.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's crazy times.
But hey, yo, real quick, let me talk about the first time I met Buuda in that one class. We was like in the 4th grade, yo.
Fifth
grade.
I don't remember.
You don't
smoke
too much,
bro. I don't be real. I always had bad, like,
bro.
My memory been terrible before the weed.
I be talking to him all the time about like 5th grade memories.
5th grade, like, I do not remember. Only people I really remember is, I mean, I don't really care if we drop their names. Like, they nobody's. Sorry, next people I'm ready to say. But like Sean, remember Sean and Shorty Talil.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was
You know what I was on as a younger. You know me. But yeah, fun fact, viewers, we all kind of met in elementary.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
That is like what we all got in common.
So what's that, like a 15-year, 16-year now friendship?
Yeah. I mean, if you count
the off years, if you just count the years we've been alive and we just known of each other.
We known each other, like, What was that, 5th? So 5th grade, that would be 15 years. Yeah.
A decade and a half. We getting old.
Shit, I know him.
We getting old.
We worked damn near 20 for real, I think. When we meet each other, like when we was 6
to 5, 6.
Yeah, we was in like fucking Flag or some shit. What's your memories? We ain't even get to the memories for real. We keep on.
We went down memory lane. You know what I'm saying?
Tight shit.
I say the earliest one that's solid is probably the lunch. I meant this. It's like we kind of been knew each other, but a good memory that always come to head, like solidified the friendship, is when we had lunch together. I say what?
5th grade, yeah.
No, I'm not talking about like a high school with Kendall. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because fun fact. So we all went together in elementary school, but middle school them two, they went to another school and I went to a different school. So we kind of departed. You know what I'm saying? And then we kind of came back together. So I'm speaking on a couple years down the line. But so, you know, the lunch.
Yeah.
It's, we was looking like, all right, so Spence, let me bust it down. So it was this one shorty.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, body was right. Body right. But when you look down at her legs, you just hit it for me, Jake. What it look like she been rolling in?
Look like she was rolling around in rocks.
Yo, when I say no, listen, women,
like I had around in rocks,
bro. And then basically, I feel like we all really kind of like not really met, but a strong passion we all share is football. You feel me?
Sure.
So once we all found out we into football, that kind of just wow, and that takes me to how I met this. Well, how I remember meeting Spence. We never played football together, but we was always in the same like jamboree areas, like you know how rec teams used to be like. Mm-hmm. So it was like we used to always run into each other, just like maybe your team walked to that field, my team walked to this field, and for some reason, Spence used to just always like, man, you was way bigger. You used to be like towering over. I'm like, hold up, who is this man? Like you know,
because you was big as shit.
Yeah, like, he was tall. Remember
early,
like so you was taller.
So
than,
we
like,
was all still little midgets to you.
Yeah, and Spence like, mind you, he used to just walk up to me like, yo. I ain't gonna get a gobble. Yo, Buuda. Yo, Buuda. I'm like, and then mind you, one day you kept the helmet on before you said my name with the helmet on. So like, at first I didn't even know. Then I'm like, oh, I know that guy. I was like, and it was like, and then of course we got family members, like our older siblings. Our sisters know each other.
Sisters play basketball with each other.
For sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. For sure. Like, Then they go to the state
They-
champs.
yeah, I think so. And then I think they played AAU together and went
Yeah,
down to Florida.
I'm trying to tell you, family ties.
Nah, for
Real-
real shit.
That's what I'm saying. So majority how most of us all really met
Damn.
through older families.
What you
I
know
ain't
that-
even. I mean, I kind of now that you said it, I know that for real. But like, I'm like, damn, that shit
his
open.
sister, his sister
like, damn,
pretty
why the
much
fuck
helped
is this
Jennifer
like-
out in basketball a lot at Catonsville.
What?
Because she was, I think your sister was like 2 years older than my sister.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm gonna say
because like, because I
varsity.
think your sister played with his sister. Your sister played with my sister.
right?
Yeah.
Because isn't your sister older than mine?
Yeah, she's like in between. How old's Devin now?
Devin's 31.
Jennifer's like
No, Devin's 32.
Jennifer's like how old am I? Jennifer's turning.
Oh, that maybe.
36.
No, I think
Yeah, and
they just went to school together for real. I don't
Yeah.
think Devin played
Yeah.
basketball.
And I think they only
And
30
Kayla
was
came
7,
in.
so she's probably like
Yeah,
a
she-
junior,
she-
sophomore, or
she-
something. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Oh,
family
yeah.
ties, like legit,
Oh, shit.
all through sports.
Yeah,
For sports, really.
tough.
Sports really bring like friendships together for like years, bro. I'm
Real
trying to tell
shit.
you, like,
Bring everything.
and then
together.
ever since we found out we got like our older siblings know each other, and then somehow we found out me and Jake down the trickle line related. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, fake cousins and shit.
Fake cousins and
fake,
shit.
fake for real cousins for
Fake
real.
for
It's
real cousins.
It's like a branch with stems and roots
Yeah,
that don't
I'm
never
a-
touch, but
I'm the
touch.
leaf up here, he the leaf all the way over there. So
Type
you
shit.
know how that shit goes. So yeah,
feel
we kind of all
You,
just,
you over there?
I'm all the way over there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just neighborhood kids for real.
Tough. Shit.
Yeah.
Well then, let's talk about some football memories then for real, cause I got some with both of y'all.
For sure.
For sure.
So you tell us, what's the moment you remember us to? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, football memories.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Give us the golden ones.
Well, I mean, a golden one is the one I already told with Spence for real. That's a golden one for real. I say that. Then
I ain't even hear it. Can I get a little refresher?
no, I just
in the
don't.
truck.
the one that's in that
Oh,
truck,
the same in
yeah.
the truck.
Nah, for sure.
I
Like
ain't
that's
go-
the goldenest one for real. But
Nah,
like
that
for
shit
me,
was funny as hell, bro. That's
But,
one of the
um,
funniest memories.
I say for Spence, I mean, winning the fucking national championship. I mean, not the national championship. I'm geeking.
Nah,
I'm
for
in the
real. I wish we
NCAA
were-
mode for real. NCAA football mode. But winning the fucking regional championship, that was like
Yeah, that was big.
Yeah.
First time in Long Reach history.
that
bro.
shit was just
Yeah.
like winning something really just kind of fun. I mean, like
I
I
swear.
don't know.
We was so
but-
close, bro. Yeah.
But- But nah, I was like a specific more so for Spence is
Give me a
just
game.
probably
Like,
when-
what game? Like,
probably when I pulled up in that hole and put Dummy on his back and
Yeah,
Spence
yo.
came like I fast forward and then I rewind for real. Fast forward. I was fucking with this little, she was trying to go to prom type shit. She got to the point where like it was like I couldn't even do nothing. She was blowing up my phone. She was bad though. She valid. She valid. We ain't gonna say no names. Please do not say no names. But nah.
Tracy.
But now,
Keisha.
so then Shorty posted on Twitter and she was like, "Oh, I had a date, but he was busy or something." That was her like comment for her or some shit like that. So I'm like, okay. But then some nigga posted underneath it, comment underneath of it, and he like, who was dumb enough? Hey yo, now she pulled Shorty.
I haven't let you see, yo.
Hey yo, but yeah, not so. Listen,
I
come
haven't
on,
let you see.
you threw me off track.
Because I would have let your movie up.
Is this-
You
is
gotta
that-
cut this
Bro.
part. You gotta cut this part down.
Is this valid? She used to go to
No,
high school?
I ain't gonna. We just gonna leave. Dummy, just stop talking about it.
Oh,
dummy.
all right.
I already cut it.
I mean,
But listen, so
all right, come on, my fault. yeah.
so dude on the other football team
Spend some of that at later.
comment comment underneath it there was like, who was dumb enough to like not have time for you or some shit like that for real, on some simp ass bush, you know. I mean, we like 16, 17 years old. Dummy, why you trying to sweet talk shorty like that? Dummy? Come on. But listen, come to find out, it's the same dude back in the middle of the season for real. I think it was like maybe like week 6, week 7.
Yeah, it was our senior night.
Senior night?
It was.
See, I forgot it was even senior night for real.
It
On
was a
senior
special
night, had to pull up in that hole. Lay yo out for real. Straight put my helmet in your chest.
I just come out of nowhere.
And
yo.
I hopped up.
he played for another school.
Yeah.
Oh.
I hopped up. Spence was right there, like, yeah.
I'm over there hyping shit, bro, because I'm like, this nigga pancakes somebody. This skinny ass pancakes.
Real shit, like,
yo.
Weighed like $130. Yo,
I was alright. I was $160.
I'm about 60.
$165.
Oh, okay, I
On a
was
good
gassing.
day.
But you still pancake somebody.
Yeah,
Oh,
nah, I
yeah.
still little though,
Hey,
especially like.
Yo, you know my favorite memory? It was the Chesapeake game when you caught that fucking
Oh, when nobody came and celebrated with me, dummy.
I'm always gonna come and celebrate, bro. I'm over there hyping some motherfucker, yo.
Dummy, I get up.
What?
The whole team running to the sideline, dummy. I'm like, all right, I guess I ain't just seal the deal.
I'm the one over there.
It's like just me and Spence, dummy.
We
I
should-
just show you like it was us against the world that year for real, senior year for real. It was like,
especially
yeah.
them Hurricanes.
but they was really hating, dummy. I ain't gonna lie.
That's crazy. Score. I ain't know that. I knew you scored, but I didn't know the celebration was, you know, just like
Lackluster. for real.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Plus, back then, what like was it really like? We wasn't really celebrating like that.
Nah, for real. You could celebrate, but
Yeah.
it wasn't like what they do.
It was straight chest.
Yeah, we not. Yeah, we ain't.
I wish we knew that shit.
They got hella shit. They got the
Because if we was thinking, we wasn't thinking that much back in the youth.
they got the gritty. They got
Yeah.
the
No, we
whip.
was-
The whip wasn't.
No,
the whip was
the
out.
whip-
That's us. We
The whip
definitely
was out. But we wasn't. If you hit the whip in game, you was corny as shit. I feel like. In high school, unless you was really nice.
Fortnite celebration, yo, that shit was
What was
hard at the time.
A Fortnite celebration.
Niggas.
Oh,
that shit was
yeah.
hard at the time,
Yeah.
yo.
Oh,
We
yeah, that
kind of
was
kept
hot.
it like traditional, just head slaps
nah,
and
for
just
sure. Little
jump. Yeah,
jump
like
up.
Shit, yo.
Shoulder
know what I'm
bump, chest bump.
yeah, we kept it like I feel
Hit
like
the, if you was tough, you hit the spin back bump for real and just drop down.
I ain't
or
gonna
have a
lie. I
little
say what we
handshake.
had though, we was definitely shit talkers. We definitely
Yeah,
like
for
we might
sure.
not have been big on celebrations, but we definitely was talking.
We was
big
actually
shit.
hitting. Dummy, they don't hit no more.
Yeah, they don't.
Like you talk about the league change shit. All the like
All levels.
I coach high school. I see these kids, bro. They not hitting no more for real. Like they think they hitting,
They ain't hit.
but they ain't hitting.
We also got a small sample size and
Nah, I'm not talking about like fucking big,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
these
I'm-
big high schools and shit like
I'm
that.
talking. If we go back to like Texas and Ohio,
Sure.
and California.
Oh, I'm sure, but I'm
Yeah.
talking about like we wasn't playing in Texas. I'm talking about us.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hip.
Yeah,
These kids, they soft. They got no heart, bro.
That's the
Yeah.
thing.
No heart,
It don't really
bro.
matter how big
It
it
is
is. You
tough.
gotta have heart. For real,
Bro,
for
they,
real.
no, they got heart in the wrong thing, yo.
They want the highlight. They don't
they
want
try
the
and
play.
get,
They
they
see
try and
what
look
I'm saying?
cool. They try and get high. These kids smoking weed like crazy. Like we didn't even know what weed was in high school for real.
That's
I mean,
facts.
We knew what we,
We
was
know.
in high
we knew
school,
what it
but-
was, but
we
not
not
until
smoking,
like it was
I ain't gonna
already.
lie. I feel like we ain't. Nigga, when the season came, we really had an off season as youngins. We made it was like, oh yeah, football season come up. Time to start hitting the gym.
These kids is like, and they sophomores and shit, like getting right.
Nah, for a
And then
freshman blowing down.
It's like you got
before
them,
school.
and then you got the freak athlete, the freak sophomores. They just
Oh, yeah.
God gifted 6'4", about 215, running a 4.4 right now. Could run a 4.3 with some technique.
Right.
Like
You don't got no motherfuckers in Maryland, though.
yeah, that's that down south.
Yeah.
That shit, fuck
You got a couple.
California. You got a couple.
You got a couple.
Let me not play some of them boys in Maryland like
I
I
ain't
say we got
trying to glaze,
hoopers.
but I didn't coaching the 7-on-7. I done seen some motherfuckers out there like
Oh, yeah.
in Maryland, cause we go to other states too. But like, there's kids in Maryland. These motherfuckers be moving. I mean, I be like, oh,
Oh, he's a
what
dog.
what school he go to?
But that's why I hate. I mean, that's why I hate Maryland high school football because it gets gutted by the private schools.
Yeah,
Oh,
These
for
kids
sure.
that should be going local, like or
But that, I mean, well, that's not everywhere because I just feel like Maryland's smaller and we got way more. I
But
feel like
it's
we
because it's-
disproportionately like private school like driven.
yeah,
it is.
because
that
we got
hurts-
money.
That hurts the other kids getting
Yeah,
recruited.
for sure.
Maryland
really
don't got
hurts
no
the-
money.
Shit, the state got money.
The state got money.
Shit, we in a deficit, brother.
I mean, shit, the motherfuckers, all these taxes, they better hit us with, yo. They motherfuckers.
They ready to come up.
Yeah,
They
that's
already came
more
up with
than-
mines yesterday.
But yeah, I just feel
I
like
got my shit too.
to piggyback off that, I just feel like, yeah, like out of the DMV, Maryland, like you hear about more kids in DC and Virginia than Maryland. It's crazy because
But it's a higher population density.
Yeah.
Because when you think
there.
of Virginia, you think, oh, Virginia. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real, because they'll be like, oh, Lynchburg is part of DMV. Motherfucking Lynchburg is an hour and 30
bro.
minutes. Not Lynchburg. Fredericksburg. Fredericksburg,
shit.
an
I wouldn't
hour.
be driving around no place named Lynchburg if I was
Yeah.
a little
Nah,
darker melanin for real. I
Yeah,
might.
I don't know
can
about
get
that
away.
place.
Nah, my college coach was from Lynchburg. That's why I remember that shit.
What color he was?
What you think he was, yo?
What color was he?
Hey yo, but nah. Let me let's push it forward a little bit. Let me give my earliest, or not my earliest, my favorite football memory. My man's right here.
Ooh.
I probably go the Lansdowne. Gotta
Good
go
old
the Lansdowne
Lansdowne.
game. We had the game. The week before I got hurt my wrist. I told the coach I hurt my wrist. He like, you bullshitting, like go ahead somewhere or whatever. I'm like, all right. I'm like, cool. So I practiced the whole week. I'm just kind of like holding my shit like this for real the whole week. Practice, whatever. Get to the game, playing the game, quarterback, big as I don't know what.
Bro.
Big as I don't know what for real.
That boy was thick. No
Like,
diddy.
I'm trying to think of somebody you would know for real. Like Elijah for real.
Hey, yo.
Maybe a little bit shorter, but Elijah for real. Like, so he come rolling out my side for real. I gotta go make a tackle for real. I'm bluffing. I ain't gonna lie. I straight just throw the shoulder at your bounce off for real. Like, you feel me? Then boom. As soon as I hit the ground, bounce back up. One like, get out, you hurt. Get out, you hurt. I'm like, I told you I was hurt at the beginning of the week, brother. Like, you feel me? So boom. Buuda come in to save the day for real. Substitute. And for me for real. He get to going dumb, like get to hitting the shit out the big yo for real. Like just throwing his body. I guess it was working for him. I don't know. He was throwing his body at him.
He
For
tried
real.
to tell you was a $130, bro.
I was smarter than this. I just didn't give it. I was a crash out. I was just throwing it.
He was hitting them legs.
No, I was going up.
He was hitting them up top,
bro.
like,
That's all I
don't know that.
I don't know
but
how I
yeah.
said
I guess it worked.
So I'm back. It was like I only played like the first half of the first quarter, maybe the first quarter. So I sat for the whole second quarter. Halftime, coach come up to me. He like, you ready to get back in the game? I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to get back in the game. So now he put me on the opposite. He kept him in obviously because he making plays for real. And then he put me in on the opposite side for real. And we just get to going dumb. I had like 6 to 8 tackles, something like that for real. Like
I ain't going.
then,
I'm not even a defensive player, but it was beautiful out there.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Nah, for sure. Then like the music get the plan. They had like a time something. Somebody was hurt or something. I don't know.
Yeah, so they
And the
that
music
Fetty
get the plan.
Wap
We
started
was out.
playing.
That was when that was hot for real. We
Oh,
started
yeah.
hitting that. And we was hitting that and shit. And I was like, yeah, we
Whoa.
was getting jiggy for real. But yeah, so that's probably my favorite football memory for real.
Yeah, we was just cutting up out there for real. That was really it. We was just like just hitting niggas on defense and dancing. That's like when OBJ was hot, so yeah. I'm trying to tell you. And then we, that was our rival team. So of course every rival you face, if you fucking them up, you gotta put a little extra effort into it. And that's it. I was lit. The Murder She Wrote after that. For real, for real.
For sure. You ain't got no other memories for
Mems, I got this one, man, but this one he might not want me to talk about because it involves a vape in the ground, in a party, in a lot.
Oh, I was talking about football memories.
My bad. I ain't know you talking about
He gigging. He trying to put it out there on the blast. What's going on?
football, man. Oh, I ain't gonna lie.
We say that for another day.
Yeah, we say that story for another.
Start
I ain't
doing
gonna
numbers.
lie.
You feel
We
me?
was at, but I say practice for like I ain't gonna lie. We used to be. Oh, another good one. Just a short one. So junior year, the coach asked me to go out there for punt. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I was bluffing like shit. I did not want to be on punt return. I did not trust the guys that was quote unquote supposed to bluff. And they send me out there, and me and Jake. So we out that bitch. I'm like, nah, man. I mean, I don't want to do this, yo. He like, for real? I'm like, I mean, so I like, them bitches going in the air. Boom. I'm just low-key just stepping to the side. Jig out that bitch. Catching all the bitches. I'm like, yeah, you got that. That was just a little fun moment because, like, and I just ran off to the side, like, yeah. And then, you know, looking on that sideline on them punt returns, I made the right decision.
I was say you made the right decision because it wasn't nobody blocking.
It was nobody blocking.
I'm out that bitch. Look around me, it's straight black jerseys surrounding me. I'm like, okay, I'm glad I caught a fair catch. Because I ain't even really looked that time. I caught the fair catch, and I just caught that bitch and straight looked around. I'm like, yeah.
It was done. It was over.
And that was against Milford, too. You were able to hit it. And that's literally the year before we played them for real. So it's like all them niggas we played, all of them just a year younger, a little bit more spry. They hungry. That's when they wasn't even starting yet. They was on special teams and shit. That was
the boys was hungry that day.
But yeah, you definitely made the right decision on that one for real. I ain't gonna lie to you for real. I thought you was ready to say something about the practice when you was mad at practice and I broke your fucking
you nigga broke my back, play that practice. No,
I couldn't let him get past me.
Yo,
you said what?
Some skills player bullshit, yo. So, nigga, I thought he stepped on your toe or something. Nigga,
I got a good one for you too, for real. But back to the. Yeah, he was just. I felt like you was mad at practice. I don't know, maybe you wasn't for real, but that practice, I felt like she was already mad. And then
I think
you was kind of going dumb on the. Yeah, you was kind of going dumb on the practice shit, but I'm like, you're not ready to go dumb on my side. So you started to get past me. I had to grab something. Grab the back plate.
I still got away a little bit, but next thing you know, he get to walk into me. Here you go, Dominic. I'm like, what the fuck?
You had to find zip ties and everything.
Bro, and I was a zip tie man, like in the locker room. I was like, whoever needs zips, I'm at my locker.
I got none now.
I was Spence. I went through so many zip ties, bro. It was
that was a
skill player bullshit.
It
bro.
is.
But I said another funny one for me and you was when we scrimmaged y'all that year. Remember I lined up against y'all. Like, I wasn't even supposed to be right there, but I was like, I had to come say what's up to you for real. Like, what's up, Spence? Across the line. Like, it was a little scrimmage, so it don't really matter.
Oh, Jay, yeah. Bro, I'm mad. Bro, if we just scrimmage senior year, I'd probably transfer and play with y'all like half mid-season. I've been rocking number like 89, but fuck it. Leave me out that bitch.
I was gonna talk about. Remember the junkie at practice that he having the gun, bro.
Yeah, everybody ran. Another moment where I was standing there by myself
with me and him.
Just me and Spence. Everybody else ran. He get the pump fake and everybody dip.
I'm over here.
I'm like.
So we in the stretch line, bro. We over there doing, our butterflies.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Somebody had to start talking shit.
Somebody had to start talking shit to the junkie walking past, yo. Niggas know he a junkie too. So he like, what? I'll get them young niggas to whoop your ass. They like middle schoolers, yo, and all that shit.
The true YNs.
Right, and everybody know the junkie. They like, yo, chill out, bro. Don't get these kids beat up. And they said, keep walking. This motherfucker, somebody said, what? Said something crazy to that nigga. Said, what? Grab this pocket like this and pump it. Everybody off. What? Everybody take off, yo. I'm just standing there, yo.
Like, bro, we had practice. I'm pretty sure we good. Even though bullets still fly,
bro. Because I'm sitting down, yo. So I stand up. I stand up and then niggas start walking away. I'm like, yeah, bitch.
Not the talking shit just to run. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was.
That practice.
I think a coach came out after that because he stayed right down.
Barry ran down the
hill. Yeah. That's why I fuck with Barry. Yo. He always
East Baltimore Barry. What? Nah, for real.
Yeah, Barry. I fuck with Barry. But let's talk about let's move on for real. Let's talk about the draft. Just a little insight for real. Ravens fan, Browns fan.
8 championships, baby.
And Eagles fan. You feel me? So we all got different kind of roles to play in this. I say for like speaking on myself, I feel like the Ravens, like we just need to solidify what we already got for real. Like I think a good edge rusher, maybe a corner. What else? We could maybe use a safety. I don't think we really need nothing offensively like that for real. Maybe
wide
like
receiver.
Oh,
you think we needed a receiver? We did get D-Hop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That nigga like
forgot
my
y'all
car
got
right
D-Hop.
now, running rough.
I forgot the Ravens did get D-Hop.
But like he good for like at least this year,
He
maybe
good for,
next year. You
You
know
know
what
the
I'm saying?
Ravens, they known for old ass wide receivers out there.
For sure. For
That's
sure.
boy, everybody.
Yeah.
Steve Smith.
But yeah, other than that, maybe a lineman. But I feel like we always piece together our whole line pretty decently by the end of the year for real. Like we always figure it out.
Y'all figure it out.
But yeah, what you think? Y'all need in Cleveland?
God in Cleveland. Shit.
You good? You got 8 championships.
I mean, we do got in the last century.
In the last 100 years.
Yeah. Well, with what we got, the second overall pick.
Yeah.
I feel like you need to take the best athlete off the board, the best football player off the board, and who Tennessee's probably taking Cam Ward
for sure.
I like a dual Carter. I would take him, but they're probably gonna get Travis on him because I'm just thinking you got a dual Carter, Myles Garrett. Shit, we don't got nothing on offense, but we can get to your quarterback. We might lose fucking 6 to 3.
But listen, we gonna get into the mock draft for real. Just you give me like
but yeah, I feel you.
I'm gonna let you go deep on it in the mock.
We're gonna need a quarterback.
I'm gonna let you go in on it. Oh, pause. I'm gonna let you speak on it for real. Like when we get to it. Like
nah, I feel you. But we need a quarterback. We fucked ourselves with that Deshaun Watson.
Yeah. I thought he was going to make. I ain't gonna lie. If he'd have pulled that, 2017, I guess 2016 Houston days, y'all have been official.
Bro, if he would have played like how he played against the Ravens before he got hurt.
Just to rub that in.
Nah, it's not even that. It's just
it's crazy, yo. Cause why every game we be going to every game I take you to, we lose, dummy. The last 2 games we went to, we lost. Right?
Nah, you usually win. This was the first time we won that in Baltimore.
No, I'm saying before, but I'm saying since we got these season tickets. Oh no, I'm talking about you and both of these 2 motherfuckers, you bitch ass.
Y'all probably went because we only
took both these niggas to the game and lost both of them bitches, bro. Like what the fuck? But yeah, go ahead, my bad. So you go on the Eagles. What y'all? Yeah, y'all. I say y'all don't really need nothing, but
y'all got Saquon Barkley.
I say
shit.
I ain't gonna. I say we do need to just to deepen our linebacker position for real. And I think we do need I think I would like to get another vet on our cornerback since Darius Slay is gone. I just feel like we need another like good
vet. So you don't want to draft nobody?
No, I don't really want to draft nobody. I think we should maybe like pick up somebody in free agent, just somebody like, cause I like where Q and Cooper going, but I feel like Darius Slay played a big part, just having that good voice in your ear. But like positional wise, we just won the Super Bowl. We low key top 3 offensive line. Jalen Hurts can't ask for no more time. AJ Brown, Devontae Smith. I mean, we could. I have been hearing rumors we are looking for a new tight end. We are shopping for Dallas.
Yeah, I heard that too. Yeah,
but me personally, I'd rather keep him because in my eyes, he top 10. He a top 10 tight end.
Y'all probably get a tight end in the draft.
Yeah, but but I still like Dallas just being that vet.
There's some really good tight ends.
Yeah, but besides that, maybe a special teams guy. We good over here for real.
Shit. So hold up, bro.
Go ahead.
Even though he won a Super Bowl champ, he's a Super Bowl champ. Do you still consider him like? Would you Hurts? Would you put him in the 5, like the top 3?
Nah, top 5.
Top 5.
Top 5 at 5, respectfully.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie.
I just had to ask that.
No, I'm a real Spence. We know real football. We know real football for sure.
No, because as much shit your guy gets about not winning and all that shit. That motherfucker the second best quarterback in the league.
For sure.
Arguably could be the first.
Oh, for sure. Hands down.
Yeah.
It's just like
you ain't win no arguments here.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like me, only thing I'm gonna argue, I can argue the 3 because I'm just like, well, what does Josh and Joe don't got? You know what I'm saying?
He can win. He knows in big moments.
You know what I'm saying? So I can argue that, but if you just want to base off of just like a quarterback, just as like
because the next
title
question is, do you think you win if you have Saquon? If you don't have Saquon?
Well, I ain't gonna lie. I believe. Well, Jalen Derrick did it before. That's why I feel like a lot of people forget we did. Even though we
Yeah,
lost,
he did.
He
He made it
outplayed Patty in the industry, but we just lost. You feel me? He made it there without Saquon. And I ain't gonna lie, it's really low key to go this highway. That our offensive line for the past like 5 years.
Fuck that. Since your 2018 Super Bowl,
Bro.
your offensive line been the best
Bro,
offensive line
it's
in
like-
the league for the past 10 years, bro.
Bro, like I
Yeah.
said, like top 5. And
Yeah.
I say it rarely
Yeah.
leaves top 5.
Because I ain't gonna lie, fucking Cowboys definitely was top.
Yeah, I give the
For
Cowboys
like in the mid 2010s.
for
Cowboys
sure.
definitely had the
And
top
we had-
offensive
and we
line.
had that
Y'all-
run for
Oh, yeah,
that,
y'all
like,
did
couple
too.
years,
That's what I'm
but
saying. So like,
Yeah,
I definitely.
the Ravens is coming for it. It's like,
Nah, the Ravens offensive line, but you guys
we always
had a
patch
decent-
it. We always got to patch our shit together. That's our problem. We always got good pieces. Like we had Tyler Linderbaums and Ronnie Stanley's, but then we'll just have patches pieces.
because you
over
guys
there.
don't have the. It's not like you guys are bad. So all the nice
True.
offensive linemen are
True.
the ones that
Like
really shouldn't
our
be
offensive
falling.
lineman really is like, well, our two good ones is from the our first round draft picks.
But
for
those
real.
were like first 20 top 20 picks.
Yeah. But yeah, let's so basically let me break it down for you. I did my little mock draft 1.0. We probably not gonna get to a 2.0, so we just gonna call it a mock draft.
The Maki.
And I'm about to break it down, show it to the fellas, and see what they think for real. So
For sure.
it's gonna be
If Cam Ward,
Man,
not, I ain't gonna lie. Since we break up the draft, so if y'all was a GM of y'all team right now, who y'all taking? Cam or Shador?
I'm taking Cam. Cam
I'm taking
improved.
Cam.
Cam improved when he went to what's it called? So when he left the Big 12 or whatever, the Pac-12 and went to the ACC, he got,
What, Miami, right? Yeah.
yeah, he got better. I just don't see Shador improving that much. I think he reached the ceiling.
You think so?
I really think so. I mean, I could be wrong.
Yeah, for sure. But I don't. Only reason I give him, I don't think he.
Can y'all
reaches-
see that?
Yeah.
That's good enough for y'all. All right, so let's go. My bad. Go ahead. What y'all was saying?
But yeah,
y'all was
I was like, I agree with the I just don't think Shador's ceiling has been hit yet because, mind you,
Oh,
he
for
got
sure.
something that all 32 of these players don't got, and that's has Dion as his father. And like having that literally that veteran, you know what I'm saying, leading you from youngin to old, and I feel like he not even worried about the money. Like, oh, that's not going to change. He alright. And I feel like
he's just doing it for the love of the game.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like he really like, of course, like Cam, he just like a regular guy coming up. Like I need that money, so I gotta be this nice. I need it. With Shador, he's more relaxed. Not saying Cam not gonna, cause I feel like Cam gonna be a beast. Like if Tennessee really built around him in the right way, word too.
He's going to Tennessee. Right?
Hands down.
Yeah.
Hands
He
down.
pretty much said.
So-
He pretty much said it.
Well,
He
let's
already
get
said-
it. Let's get into the first pick then. Let's just transition
Oh, yeah.
that straight into the first pick of the 2025 NFL draft. I got the
100%
Tennessee
agreeable.
Titans drafting Cam Ward.
I agree.
You
I
feel
agree.
me? Like I just feel like it's a no brainer. You don't got no quarterback. Cam Ward, he shows that like athleticism. He shows the ability to throw the ball down the field. He shows the arm angles, all that shit you need to
For
see.
sure.
You feel me? To played in a pro style offense, I believe that they run a pro style in the U, right? I don't know. We talking out our ass right now, but listen. So then it comes down to the next two picks for real. We got a trade in the 2025 NFL draft. I got the Browns trading back with the Giants for real. Because I just feel like y'all could use a little bit more draft capital. And I also feel like y'all could leverage that pick to make them want to trade up. Because one, y'all could take Shador for real. Y'all need a quarterback. So y'all could take Shador. Two, there's a lot of teams that's not too far down that y'all could have traded down with. So like
True.
the
I
Saints,
think the Raiders would.
the Raiders,
The
you could
Raiders would
like,
trade
so
with
you could
us.
leverage that to be like, all right, we about to trade this pick to the Raiders, and you know they're gonna take Shador. So like,
The Jets.
or even the Jets
The
too.
Jets.
But I don't think so. I think the Jets gonna ride it out with Justin Fields.
Fields.
Yeah, but yeah. So I think y'all there's a high probability that y'all trade down from that spot, but I think y'all still want to get
I think
guy.
you know.
And that brings me
speaking
on
that,
to like well, let's go to the pick. The second pick for the New York Giants in the NFL draft is Shedeur Sanders. I feel like it's been written in the walls this whole time.
He
We've
had
just
the
been
cleats.
painting over it for real.
I'm gonna
Like
say
he had the cleats for a
had the cleats
minute.
in the locker
You
room.
seen him dap Dable up for real.
Yeah,
Like
bro.
I feel like they just keeping it quiet just so he can fall to them for real.
And you gotta
So
think,
y'all don't pick him for real.
I don't think we're gonna get him.
I don't think so either. But you feel me? I feel like if y'all GM is smart, he should use it to leverage some. You can get something out of it for real, and still get your guy.
I'm gonna say, and they just had a private workout with Shedeur again. You know what I'm
for real?
saying? Like
Two?
they had two, another
Yo,
one.
shit,
So I'm
I
like,
ain't even hear
it's
about
pretty,
that.
it's pretty,
But yeah.
like, it's pretty.
I
Guaranteed.
think the Giants is gonna take Shedeur for real.
I do like the trade back.
And I think Shedeur, like y'all was saying, I don't think we've seen all that we gonna see out of him for real. Like I see, and you can see the sparks for real. Like
Just
he
give him
don't
a
got no
solid
line. He don't got no time.
And he's
You
still
feel me? And he's
70%.
And another thing that I think like it goes, you feel me? People don't really think about is he had a number one guy in Travis Hunter. So he had the ability to say fuck the game. I'm gonna go to my guy, or not fuck the game, but within the game,
I got
you feel me? I'm gonna be able to get to my guy for real. And now they gonna get him matched
Malik
up with
Neighbors?
Malik Neighbors. That shit gonna be
A
nasty.
true wide receiver.
With still
Yeah.
no offensive line.
That is true.
That is true.
But
But
I ain't
hopefully they can both stay offensive line a little bit in the
And one thing
second round, third
I
round.
do feel like Shedeur is going to be, because I know he took a lot of hits in college, but them NFL hits is going to shake that body up a little bit
Yeah,
harder.
probably.
He's little,
He's
probably.
small. He is like, and that line,
I mean,
average line,
he not short though.
but he's little.
you know,
He can
like
get bigger though. Look at Lamar.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm hip, but it took
it's a Lamar like
was
4
shifty enough
years.
to get off them hips. He's not shifty enough to get out of them hips.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
Yeah,
like
very true.
Lamar is way more elusive. Like he can dodge a couple. Like his
Yeah,
first
for
like
sure.
4 years before you really put that grown man weight on, he dodged a lot of big hits just
Yeah,
off of
for
pure
sure.
skill.
Oh yeah, I always say that people talk about unnecessary hits. The way Lamar rolls off of hits, like
Yeah.
it's
It
like
look
it's
crazy.
unteachable stuff. You
yeah,
feel me?
for sure.
But
And
to
they're not
move
even-
on, let me talk about the trade I was expecting out of this, which like this is all speculation. I don't really got no inside information or nothing like that. But the trade was the Browns give up the second pick and the Giants give up the third pick and Wan'Dale Robinson and a 2026 fifth round pick. So y'all get y'all number 2 receiver in Wan'Dale Robinson and a future pick next year for real. And y'all still get your guy Abdul Carter.
I don't
On
think
it
they're
as a
gonna
third
do
pick.
Carter.
You don't think so?
What I've been hearing out of Cleveland, they said they're gonna get Travis Hunter, and they want he's gonna be the number 2 wide receiver, and they're gonna try to elevate him to the number 1.
I mean that's okay.
I mean that's all. That's just what I'm hearing. That's all speculations. Too.
Right,
You know,
right.
The rumors coming out of.
Yeah, I just think like if y'all were to do this trade and get a Wan'Dale Robinson,
I mean, yeah, that'll be nice.
he's a solid number 2 receiver. You guys got a decent DB room.
Yeah, but
as
I don't know,
is.
we're struggling right now.
I mean, y'all could use obviously. I'm not saying y'all couldn't use anybody could use Travis Hunter. You feel me? But like
I don't even
I think
they'll
you
use
can-
him as a
when
DB.
you in a division with Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow, if you can get a guy like Abdul Carter to match him up with Myles Garrett,
My bad. Technical difficulties.
just mute it type shit.
Where's
At
my
the
button?
top.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
But yeah, so I think like if you can get a guy Abdul Carter and a guy
Like
match him up with Myles Garrett, like who you ain't got to worry about, like you feel
Because
me?
motherfuckers already sending 3 guys at Myles Garrett.
And you got the GOAT back.
Oh yeah, Flacco.
You got that
yeah.
boy Flacco
That's why
back.
I'm
The
not-
GOAT.
They
The
rumors
goat.
coming out too, and he started,
Oh, for sure.
Oh, for
Oh,
sure.
he started. So don't be surprised if they get off of Watson during this draft. I mean, I doubt it.
And I think he's played with Jerry Jeudy before.
He did up in Denver.
He played with him in Denver for
Yeah,
real.
like his first couple of years.
I believe so. Yes. So yeah, that's my third
But
pick.
I ain't
That's
gonna
what I
lie.
got.
Let's say this. So what if the Giants don't take Shedeur and just get Abdul Carter just to add on to that defense with Dexter Lawrence?
Shador's falling down.
I think Shedor's fall. I think Shedeur might fall to the.
I don't got them taking Abdul Carter.
That's what I'm saying.
They
but
got
what
their
if-
shit.
but
They
you know,
got
this is a what
Thibodeau.
if.
They got Thibodeau and they just got Brian Burns.
Yeah, but I mean,
So they got 2 edge rushers. I don't think they
Or
really.
they get Travis Hunter.
They might do that too.
that's what I'm just saying. The
I mean,
Giants, they can
but
low
who-
key. I feel like
I
get a
mean,
shot
for Russ,
because you just signed Russ and James, so it's like you're not really serious right now.
but you signed Russ and James to.
As a
that's
bridge
like,
piece.
Yeah.
no, I definitely.
You
feel you on
definitely
that.
ain't sign him to be your go-to.
Yeah.
Like if they did, then they expecting to fire Brian Dable.
They stupid as shit. They think Jameis Winston is gonna help them out.
We go-
Trust me. They
Alright.
try.
But nah, let's move on a little bit for real. So let's move on to the 4th pick. We're gonna kind of speed through these. I don't want to get like we can go back and talk about some important picks for real, but I kind of want to get it moving. The number 4th pick, I got Travis Hunter. I got the New England Patriots taking Travis Hunter with the 4th pick.
See, I don't see.
And-
Can I argue that? Because you gotta
What?
think.
Very bro. You gotta think who the head coach now, bro.
Bro, they gonna let him
they
play
did
both
change.
ways. It's the Patriots.
It's the Patriot
I
way
forgot
now.
They got
They
Yeah,
back
Mike
to being the
Vrabel.
Patriots. He gonna
Yeah.
play both ways, so that's he's
Yeah,
happy.
I
They're
forgot.
happy. They got a guy to match him up with.
So I was thinking about Will Campbell because they line is terrible. They could always use a lineman.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I'm saying? Just for
It would,
But-
it would not surprise me if he took a. But
that's pretty
Drake
early.
made-
that is very early for a lot.
I would trade back if I was ready to get Will Campbell.
know what I'm saying?
Because
Could be the
look,
next Joe
the way I
Thomas.
see it, all right, look, we getting sidetracked. Let me speed through
My
this. We
bad.
talk too much, because I was ready to get to go at the order, but whatever. Yeah, so you match him up with Gonzalez out there, and he can play both ways for you. Play corner for you, start the whole game, and then you can have him packages, and he can honestly be your number 1 receiver out there. But let's move on to number 5, where the Jags get their number 1 receiver with the 5th pick. They draft Tatario McMillan. I feel like this guy's been like,
Equal. I like
basically like the top receiver in the draft this whole time. I like Matthew fuck is your name? Matthew Golden from Texas. That's my favorite receiver out the draft. But
You think so?
my personal favorite, but like I think I think he's been rated as the highest receiver, and he's a
You really didn't hear nothing about him all season until after. That's why I hate the draft. Because
Yeah.
you always get one. Like,
I mean, but look at him though. He's 6'5", can catch the ball anywhere,
his ceiling-
radius.
they had the same thing for Drake London.
Yeah,
Drake London had the
but
same
like, was
ceiling.
Mike Evans really making that much noise?
Yeah,
Was he?
with Johnny Manziel down in Texas.
Yeah, nah, he
A&M.
was definitely going down with Johnny. But yeah, that's my pick for real. I'm sticking to it.
I mean, you good. He's gonna go.
But yeah,
Jags is
no, I think they just need a
Raiders.
number 1 receiver for real. They got rid of Christian Kirk. I think they just need a number 1 receiver, and I think that's
You don't think
the
they maybe want to build on that D line maybe? Because I ain't gonna lie, you can switch.
Yeah.
You can switch him and put Mason Graham right there, and that's like kind of he fits slides right in there in that like aggressive
yeah,
jag.
but
Don't be surprised if Mike Green goes there too. Mike Green's a sleeper.
Yeah,
yeah, no, for sure. Listen,
That's
we
what-
gotta move. Like,
that's combo though. This was
I
about.
got you. I'm feeling the vibes. But let's go. 6. We got the Las Vegas Raiders drafting Mason Graham D line. Feel like it's right in line with what's your coach name? Pete Carroll. Right in line with Pete Carroll for real. Like
He
get a
wanna
D
protect him
lineman.
and Gino.
You feel me? Yeah. You feel me?
And they got Mason Crosby or Max Crosby.
Yeah, match him up with Max Crosby. Get right. Then we go to the 7th pick. You get the Jets, get their tackle to finally protect Justin Fields and see if he can, be some type of answer for them in the short term. I don't know if he's gonna really be the answer long
You
term.
don't think so?
I don't know.
But they
I
could-
like him a lot, but I
like him
don't
too.
know.
You know who I like? No, just I don't want to keep starting on, but I could see him grabbing Tyler Warner just for a safety cat because they don't really got a tight end
Yeah,
for Justin Fields. You know what I'm saying? Like
but I don't know if you take a tight end that
tight end
high.
Yeah, you don't want to
early.
take that early.
Yeah.
But I'm,
You need that whistle. They need to make another trade during the
yeah,
first round.
I think it's
for
going. I
sure.
think
Who, the Jets?
Yeah, because they
I
need
think
help.
this draft is going to have the most trades like we ever seen in a
Yeah,
while.
I put a decent amount of trades, but I didn't want to go crazy with them because I was just gonna be
think
all
it's
over
gonna
the
go
place.
crazy this year, but go ahead.
But
8.
yeah, going to 8. The Panthers, I know it probably makes sense for them to get a receiver and help, but I just feel like the Panthers don't ever do nothing that makes sense. So they get a corner to boost up that defense for real. Ja'Day Barron for real, and from Texas, and I mean he locked down for real. Go Horns.
You know
Go
what?
home.
I'm an Ohio State fan, so we doing that. National
Man,
champs. Shout out to
Man,
them.
whatever.
2025.
Why y'all ain't got no draft picks?
What you
It's like,
talking about,
you
bro?
got one.
What you talking? We got
Oh, you got
two.
two. You got two. Okay.
Oh,
My bad.
yeah.
My bad.
I mean, we had
Texas got two too, though. You know,
our best
they
players
got
not
three.
eligible for the
But
draft.
whatever. You right. Which I ain't gonna lie. A little side note. I know I've been trying to speed it up, but I'm gonna slow it down. But nah, I really think it would be smart for a team to like get hella draft picks this year or this year and next year in order to go get that boy Jeremiah Smith for real. Like,
he's gonna be
it's a no doubter like number one receiver for like 10 years plus. Like, he's your guy.
And then
I just
Archie
think,
Manning coming out in one of these.
yeah, that too. Like, that's what another reason why like I don't think nobody gonna be like quarterback hungry this draft because like,
the Colts waiting for him.
hey yo, probably.
But you play around with Anthony Richards for a couple more years, let him go through his little.
Anthony Richards is not going to play this year. Guarantee that.
Oh,
shit.
one thing
He gonna play.
He's probably the biggest bust I like the QB player.
Will Levis.
And come on, he ain't played that much. He just got tired that
Well,
one
Will
time.
Levis, like, even though he's some smooky, you know what I'm saying? At least he like kind of showed up somewhat. You saw more flares.
I saw flares from him too. Anthony Richardson, he not like I ain't gonna.
It's just it's
that tired one time.
But that's what I'm saying. It's that statement.
It is crazy.
It's
It is crazy.
Like you can't say that.
Lamar Jackson is my quarterback, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I'm an offensive line.
If Lamar tapped his head, like I'm tired, I'm be like, yo, what the fuck?
Bro.
But
And like you can get that one comment ruined his whole different career.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Like, cause that's just something a leader.
But he got a chance to, make something of it. But let's move on.
Number 9.
Where we at? Number 9. The New Orleans Saints pick Armand Membo, tackle, Mizzou.
I can see
That's
that.
a bad pick by them.
Missouri. They just lost their tackle.
They need a quarterback.
I just don't think. I think they're gonna be the ones to wait. I think Archie Manning gonna be back in the Saints uniform. Like no cap. I think they gotta wait. Like you can't go reaching. If Shador and Cam is gone, you can't go taking like Jackson Dart or even trading back to get Jackson Dart.
I like that you didn't put Jackson Dart up there because I see a lot of Jackson.
He dropping, bro. Second round.
Bro, I like if you roll better than Dart.
Me too. I was gonna take. All right. Let's move on. I ain't gonna lie. Let's move on. Number 10.
Everybody know that.
Chicago Bears select Ashton Genty for real.
Everybody know
He
that,
falls
bro.
right in their pocket for real, and it's just perfect for Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams. Give him a good running back that he can run the ball and have a balanced offense for real.
For sure.
Really, nothing else to really talk about other than to move on to pick number 11.
Will Johnson's a good pick. I think he's the best corner.
San Francisco 49ers select Will Johnson, cornerback mission. I think, like you said, I think he's the best corner in the draft. Then he had some injuries problems this year.
I didn't think he played.
But he's definitely I think he's the best corner in the draft. He's long, rangy. Remind me of kind of like a Patrick Surtain for real a little bit. So it's a good pick by them. They replaced Charvarius Ward for real, kind of. He can slide right in.
They might trade up in the top 6.
Who? 49ers?
Yeah, I saw that this morning.
To get who?
I don't know. They just said they're making a splash. They're thinking about making a splash. But that could be.
To get who?
That can't be anybody though.
That
could be Will Campbell.
They can fuck around and get Travis Hunter, Shanahan and Hunter.
Yeah, that would be crazy. Because he fit that trick package like pretty crazy. Or
sure, get you a corner and a receiver. Because they
definitely
just lost
Debo and
yeah.
I forgot Debo went to the Commanders.
But yeah.
Well, Debo went to the Commanders.
Debo went to the Commanders.
Y'all do need another corner.
Like I said, I know what we talking about. We need a little bit more depth back there.
But yeah, so move on to pick number 12. Got the Dallas Cowboys selecting Mike Green, one of my favorite prospects out the draft. I ain't gonna lie. He went crazy at the Senior Bowl. Or was it Senior? It was a Senior Bowl, right? Yeah.
I think Mike Green should probably be a top.
He went crazy, and he played good against all top opponents. Like when he played against Comp, he played good for real. So like, I think he
elevates to his competition.
Yeah.
For sure.
He's a dog. He is a dog, and Cowboys get somebody that they can take, to take a little bit of pressure off of Micah.
Did they pay him that?
Micah?
They're gonna pay him.
They had no other choice.
Yeah.
Who else they gonna pay?
They gonna pay him.
Jerry Jones might do some stupid shit. hold out Mike and not paying him. Let's see how he works out.
True.
Just working
That too.
out, getting eyes on him, and then shit, Mike might walk. Because Jerry Jones is a homegrown guy. He likes his
Yeah,
guys
he likes his
homegrown.
guys homegrown. Yep. And that's
Michael walks.
Michael walks, y'all gonna hop on him.
For sure.
I already know
He
y'all.
talked too much. He talked too much about the
Yeah.
Eagles not to come.
I don't know. I want to know where y'all money is coming from, yo. Y'all be pulling that shit out y'all ass.
You know I'm gonna say.
Chases.
You know I'm gonna say.
What?
I ain't gonna cancel though.
Hey, don't whoa.
Oh, he.
Shit.
Hey, yo, that's funny. You can make that joke. Come on, yo. It's Trump's America, bro.
The motherfucking Jews.
Oh, shit.
Yo, George, he know how to freak that money, yo.
That boy Howie.
Hey, it's
yo.
not a bad thing, though. It's a
That
good
boy
thing.
Howie is a dog with the money. A magician.
Bro,
He pulling money from under the
how many?
carpet, yo.
And just gave
Yeah.
Saquon an extension too. Bro,
I
Yeah,
don't
the
know,
Giants
yeah.
are the stupidest organization ever.
just gave
Nah,
Bill
for sure.
like we got Saquon for 6 years.
You paid
That's crazy.
Danny Dimes. You
What?
paid him the $40 million.
Yeah,
you
no,
let
that was
Saquon
so
walk.
fucking
Next
goofy.
year, the season later, you let Danny Dimes walk.
And the
They
season
cut him.
they cut
They
him.
released him. I mean, whatever. Same
Then they
difference.
trade him.
No, they cut him. They cut him because they was gonna make him the scout team quarterback.
Yeah, shit's crazy.
New York.
Moving on to pick number 13.
Yeah, that's
The
good.
Miami Dolphins select Josh Simmons, Ohio tackle, Ohio State.
But hold up though.
Um,
They could take Jardine Barnes. Jalen Ramsey definitely
Yeah,
she's
they are
seeking a
trying
how they
trade.
gonna take him? He already
He
gone.
could fall. What's that?
I don't think he's gonna fall to
To
13.
8? That's 8.
As soon as Will Johnson's off the board, Jade gonna go off the board. So somebody will trade up for him or something, because you know how they be cascade picking players
They're
and
gonna
shit.
get a tackle to protect you.
But yeah,
'Cause
that's
to
what
be honest-
Tua gonna be out there like this if he don't get him for real. So
But you gotta think.
so you better grab the tackle for real.
I'm about to say if Carolina don't get Mike Green, don't get Jahar, they can get Mike Green. Because they definitely need somebody on that edge. Just worth
Yeah.
conversation, You can see him because you gotta think
Yeah, I just think
Burns and him, it'll be solid.
I think Barron is more of a like
And they just
they would look at him as a
then they just extend their corner. They had one corner, they got Horn.
yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
I think you pair him up and
They've been shopping around.
Yeah, that's
trading out Tyreek too, so they can trade
Tyreek is in them. You got that.
I think
about to
Tyreek
fuck-
stand.
You think he's staying?
Yeah.
I thought they were trying to shop.
No.
They said that at the beginning, and then
I
they
don't
came
think
out
he's
and
staying.
said they don't plan on trading him, shit like that. It's like I don't know. Who knows for real? Because they say one thing and then do another, but
Right.
whatever. All right. Pick number 14. Got the Indianapolis Colts get drafting tight end from Penn State, Tyler Warren. Solid pick for real for them. Get Anthony Richardson. I know y'all don't believe in bro, but get him a security blanket for real. Somebody throw the ball to when he's in trouble or when he's tired.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Or
Like,
when
you
he's
feel
tired.
me?
Play quarterback when he's
A
tired.
little pop pass to him. You feel me? You tired? Just
crazy.
pop pass it to him. You know, big dog. Here go get it. But let's keep moving. Pick number 15. I got the Green Bay Packers trading up. They got a little scared. They thought their guy might be gone for real. I got them trading up with. Oh, give me a second. Got trading up with Atlanta for real. And they go get their guy from right up the street, down the street, round the corner, somewhere around their way. Luther Burden III, receiver, Missouri. Where is Missouri in
They is not that close.
They not close?
They close, but not
They
that
close, man. Why? Where's Green Bay in? Wyoming?
Green Bay's in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin? My bad.
Wisconsin's right here. Missouri's like right here.
They close enough.
They close.
Look at their guy. I think this is their guy. I don't know why, but I just think it is.
I just think the guy.
Luther Burden III.
Yeah. I don't know why, but I just think so.
You got a lot of Michigan guys going in the first round.
They defense was solid as a
The defensive
bitch.
line was good as shit.
And let's move on then. Speaking of Michigan guys, I got the Cardinals getting a interior D lineman Kenneth Grant from Michigan with the 16th pick. They need a D line to solidify their defense a little bit for real. I think Kenneth Grant is a safe pick for them, big body. If anything, he'll stop some stop some run a little bit for real.
How you feel about
especially in playing against San Francisco, playing against Seattle. All those teams gonna want to run the ball. The Rams, even the Rams gonna want to run the ball.
They just got our boy Sweat, so they definitely looking to try and build that D line up.
Oh yeah,
that was like
for sure.
They picked him up.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie,
they got Calais Campbell. So you put Calais Campbell right there for his last year, and you got bring this guy up underneath of him for real.
Yeah, and
honestly, another pick I could see them taking, which is I got him going a little bit later. I don't even know how he drops this far. I probably should have had them taking this guy, but Walter Nolan is a dog at Ole Miss for real. So, but I got him dropping. But let's move on to pick number 17. With pick number 17, the Cincinnati Bengals select edge rusher Donovan Izuruku. I probably should have learned their names for doing this, but they get their rangy edge, or is rangy the right word? They long, whatever, flexible edge rusher.
To help out that terrible defense. To help out that terrible
defense. To replace Trey Hendrickson for real.
Yeah, I think Hendrick's gonna stay. I think they're gonna find a way to get him back. I don't know how. That's what I'm saying.
I thought it was already a done deal. He was gone.
I thought he retired. Or that was somebody else. I thought.
That was Sam Hubbard retired.
Yeah, that was Henderson.
Yeah, Sam Hubbard retired.
Or I can see Seattle getting Jahad Campbell, the linebacker from Alabama.
Got money to pay. He just led the league in sacks and he beat up.
It's crazy. They just got Burks. The linebacker that was for us that won that won it for Nakobe in our playoff. 18. We ready?
18.
Linebacker.
Got the Seattle Seahawks taking linebacker Jalen Walker. People saying he the next Micah. That's what people saying. He hasn't shown it really, but they're saying he got that type of skill set. So Seattle gets their linebacker / edge rusher. He can play multiple positions. They kind of need it all for real, other than interior D linemen. So he helps them on the edge. He helps them at linebacker. Mm-hmm. He helps their defense. Point blank period for real. I think it's a solid pick for him. Maybe could turn out to be a bust, but I think it's going to end up. I think it's going to be the kind of the same as like how you guys selected Nolan Smith.
Yeah, and I feel years ago. The Bengals, they in the experimental mode. So I feel like, especially on their defense.
You mean the Seahawks?
Oh yeah, you looking at this Seahawks? Yeah, for sure. You just lost your head coach and all that. You trying to make the Legion of Boom. I got another mock draft.
They ain't lose their head coach, Mike McDaniel or Mike McDonald.
Oh.
I was just saying Seattle didn't change nobody up. They didn't fire nobody.
They just let Pete go?
No, Pete was in the building.
Yeah, Pete.
He had just moved up to the building like the year before, and Mike McDonald became the head coach.
Okay. So yeah.
But yeah, they definitely got to solidify that defense. He's a DC, or he came from us, the Ravens, as being a DC. But yeah.
I didn't know he let Mike McDonald left.
McDonald, yeah, he was our DC.
Last year, right?
2 years ago.
The white guy?
Yeah, 2 years ago. Because last year we had Zach Orr. But yeah, let's move on. Pick number 19. Got the Buccaneers selecting Mekhi Starks, safety, Georgia. Him and Antoine Winfield. Pair them together for real. Mekhi Starks got the ability to, move around, play in the box a little bit, play high, play a lot of different spots, play in the slot. You feel me? He's a talented athlete. I think he could, solidify they back in.
The head coach,
shit.
Yeah, top Then we got a trade from Denver with the Rams. Rams come up to get they old lineman. They starting to come. They already came out the board a little bit. It's getting to the point where Pittsburgh might take him. Somebody else might take him. They got to move up and get their guy, Kelvin Banks Jr., tackle, Texas. And, just got to protect that guy.
Mad is that guy.
You got to protect that guy. You kept him, now you got to protect him.
For sure. I can agree.
So, 21, we got another trade. Pittsburgh sitting there like, do we want to take our quarterback here?
Nah.
Do we want to take anybody here, really? Nah. Like all they really need is a quarterback. What else do they need?
Some O-line.
Some O-line?
Yeah.
All right, so
Need
you
some
gonna
corner.
you gonna
Need
see
some
what they do later in the draft.
They need
You said O-line?
They need they need some corners.
Nah, they got Joey Porter and they got the other kid. What's your name?
Bro, you see our division wide receivers?
Yeah.
I guess you're right.
I'm about to say Darius
But they
Slay.
back end good. They got Michael Fitzpatrick. They got Deshaun Elliott.
Darius Slay.
They got They did get Darius Slay
Oh, they
too.
did pick
Yeah,
up.
that's what I just said. Y'all
They
just
good,
said, like, Darius Slay over there with
Yeah,
y'all
no,
boys,
they good. Yeah, I forgot.
They still need O-line and the quarterback. Man.
Yeah.
That's about it.
So they need O-line, quarterback.
Their issue is the quarterback they draft is gonna have to be their guy.
Like,
Oh,
off
for
rip,
sure.
low-key,
Because
like,
they-
Well, I
Unless
think they
they're
could.
gonna tank. Unless they're gonna
Well, if they get A-Rod, then they good. But who knows?
I hope they
Whatever. Let's move on. Texas moves up to get their guy for real. They match. I'm sure these guys know each other a little bit for
I
real.
think they-
C.J. Stroud and Emeka Egbuka.
Yeah, they probably play. I think they play with each other.
Get a nice little piece to match up with Nico Collins. You know, Nico
Stephon just
Collins
left.
has injuries. Stephon just left, and Tank Dell. They all dealing with
That's
injuries. So you
crazy.
got to get somebody you know is at least healthy for this season.
what you on 22?
What?
Which number you? Which one you just said? 21.
Yeah, he's going to 22 now.
22. Yeah, but let me say something about the trade for the Texans. I got them trading away the pick they traded for oh no, maybe I'm bluffing. I don't know. They got a pick from Buffalo. I don't know how they got a pick from Buffalo.
I think during the Stephon Diggs trade.
Right,
Yeah,
they swapped or
got
something.
Maybe they
Yeah.
swapped
So
picks.
just they gave that pick up for real to get
Yeah.
it for real. So it's like we trading up a pick that we got with Stephon Diggs just to get another receiver replacement. So I don't think it hurts him that bad. So moving on to pick number 22, got the Chargers trading back. Little backstory on the Chargers, if y'all don't know. Chargers GM comes from Baltimore for real. We know him for trading back and getting more picks and, you know, making moves that way for real. And still ending up getting a guy that's good, you know, to help the team. So they trade back from 22 with the Broncos. The Broncos trade back up after trading down from 20 because they scared they running back gonna be gone. Omarion Hampton, they saying he the next Derrick Henry for real. So they get their guy, Omarion Hampton. They can hand the ball out to him. Bo Nix can run the ball a little bit. And hopefully they get a receiver later on in the draft because I think Cortland Sutton can't do it by himself.
For sure. They need a speedy guy.
They do got Marvin. I do like Marvin Mims, though.
Yeah, double M.
I
They just
mean-
need a vet.
That mean nice.
But he nice as shit on special teams, though.
Yeah.
His most of his
Sean
highlight.
Payton, get that team around.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
Sean
just so
Payton,
young.
get that
You know what I'm
team
saying? You
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
can give
nah.
him
Sean,
time.
I believe in Sean Payton.
Like towards
And
the
then-
end, they last 3 games of the season was pretty good.
The Falcons, after trading back from the 15 pick, they sitting at 23, and they get their linebacker for the future, and it's Jahad Campbell from Alabama. Solid middle linebacker or interior linebacker.
Come
Why you
down.
looking like that?
I'm just
I thought you was mad about that pick. You was looking a little angry or something. But nah, yeah, they get their solid pick. Can't go wrong with an Alabama linebacker for real.
Can't.
Moving on to pick number 24, the Vikings get their interior D lineman of the future, Walter Nolan. Like I said, he probably should have went way early. I don't know how I had him dropping this low. I think he's just a wall for real. If anything, he could stop the run, and if extra, he'll rush the passer for you for real. Moving on to 25, got the Steelers. They trade back, and they still end up getting they offensive tackle of the future for real. Gray Zabel from North Dakota State.
Mhm.
Solid prospect for real to get at this point in the draft. He probably might go earlier, honestly. If there's a run on tackles, I could see him getting taken. But yeah, moving on. Chargers, they trade back and they still get their receiver to match up with Justin Herbert, Matthew Golden, which I believe, like I said earlier, I believe he's the best receiver in the draft. You feel me? He shows that number one potential. If you don't watch Steve Smith break this shit down, you gotta go tune into my man's because he really be breaking that shit down. And I believe, like, he be knowing with his shit for real. He done said a lot. Like he called Cooper Kupp. He knew Cooper Kupp was going to be the one. Who else did he call? He knew. Well, you probably don't like this, but he knew Jerry Jeudy wasn't going to be all that for real. But
I mean, Jerry Judy's still solid though.
Nah, he definitely had a resurgence of a career when he came to y'all for real. But like when he
what Jerry Jeudy is, Denver was such a clusterfuck when he was there.
Yeah,
true,
sure.
very true.
Yeah. I mean, the Browns are a clusterfuck too, but
Yeah, maybe it's not as bad as what they were.
Nah, for real.
I feel like y'all in-house is better. It's just y'all, it's the game. I feel like y'all got a good culture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, our coaching's pretty good. I mean, his coaching is not a problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just like
You got the coach of the year.
2 times, baby.
Man. But yeah, moving on to a real good NFL team. You feel me? With the 27th pick, the Baltimore Ravens select Michael Williams, edge rusher, Georgia. You feel me? I like this pick for us for real. You get an edge. You feel me? What's his name? Been bluffing. What's his name? Adafe Owe Khan been bluffing. He came on this year a little bit for real, but he's on his last year of his contract for real before extension. And I don't know if we're going to extend him. So get a guy like Michael Williams to be able to slide in there for real and, do his big one for real or whatever. Plus, he showed like a lot of promises last year, not this past year. But then this past year, he was playing on injury. And he played with the injury and still played pretty well with the injury. So I like this pick for the Ravens. And once again, we just sit back, wait, and get a top prospect for real. Next, got they stomping and slamming this shit. Next, we got the 28th pick. The Detroit Lions select Shamar Stewart, edge rusher, Texas A&M. There's another guy, real long. He shows everything, but the stats ain't there for real. So I think listening to Mel Kiper's talk, he's a guy where a defense coach is going to come in and be like, I can make this guy great.
Okay. So
I think the Lions is that coaching staff that can be that's going to be like, I can make this guy great. So that's a good pick.
Got one of like.
Then what's his name got hurt? Aiden Hutchinson. Aiden Hutchinson just got hurt.
For sure.
So put him on the other side of Aiden Hutchinson. Give Aiden Hutchinson some breathers from time to time, and let him, do him.
And I ain't gonna lie, I feel like Detroit definitely coaching staff. They might not be the best wise, but they got that special type of coaching where you want to play for your coach. You know what I'm saying?
I'll run through a wall for Dan.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Dan Gamble.
You know what I'm saying?
Dan
so
Gamble.
I feel like that's a good pick, especially on defense.
Yeah, for sure.
Because the offense,
it was either that or a linebacker, and there's not really any after Jihad Campbell and Jalen Walker. It's not really that many linebackers to pick from that you would want to take in the first round. So I think this was kind of like a no-brainer for them, or for me to pick for them. But with the 29th pick, the Washington Commanders select James Pierce. I'm geeking. Pierce Jr., edge rusher, Tennessee. Another guy, got all the measurables, all you need. He's the top prospect in the draft. It's a deep edge rusher draft this year.
For sure.
It's very deep. There's some guys that's going to be taken in the second round that probably could have gone in the first round.
For sure.
But and it's probably some guys that's on the screen that might drop to the fucking second round and should have been probably taken in the first. But solid pick for them to solidify that defense up for real. Then they just recently lost a D lineman, I'm pretty sure. What's his name? Jonathan Allen? Or was it Jonathan Allen or Darren Payne? One of the two.
It was Allen.
I think it was Allen.
I think it was Allen because they did the meme when he was saying.
Remember they was fighting each other.
These motherfuckers are sorry.
Oh yeah.
It was Allen.
And then they said they started winning and now he's leaving.
No bullshit. Yeah, he's tripping.
Yeah.
But yeah, moving on to pick number 30, Buffalo Bills select Landon Jackson, Arkansas edge rusher, big guy. Big like 6'7", 300.
6'7".
They're gonna put him inside. Probably a
3. Yeah, him and Ed Oliver gonna cause havoc for real. That's what I think. And they already got Espinoza on the edge for real, AJ Espinoza. So I like that pick for them. Kansas City, they select Derek Harmon, interior D lineman, Oregon. I like this pick for them because
You don't think Kansas City might try to go get a tackle?
I don't, because they just traded for dude from the 49ers. He's Trent Williams backup, but he started a decent amount last year because Trent was hurt.
Yeah.
They like if you're the best player in the league's backup, is you really a backup?
Nah, you basically a starter, just not on this team.
Sure, like you just not a starter over here for real. Like you nice, but you ain't that nice.
You ain't his nice.
Yeah. And then so I think that's a good pick. Derek Harmon's a good pick for them to come in, learn behind Chris Jones, probably play next to Chris Jones and cause havoc in the interior. And when Chris Jones is ready to finally retire, you take that mantle on for real.
Right.
Then moving on to the Eagles.
Super Bowl champions.
32nd pick of the last pick of the NFL draft.
Their best for
2025 NFL draft. We got
Trey Amos.
We got Trey Amos, Mississippi cornerback. I think y'all going to get a corner because I don't know. We don't know these last final days leading up to the draft what might happen.
Like
but it don't look like y'all don't
went down.
Or not even that, just like who y'all might sign or trade for, whatever the case may be for real. So we don't know. But it's getting pretty close. So I think y'all just gonna sit and draft what you need, and you kind of need another corner. Like you got Quinyon Mitchell,
got Coop,
solid number one corner. You got Cooper DeJean, solid slot / safety. He can move around a little bit. Blankenship back there. You got
I ain't gonna lie. I think we ready.
That's really it. Who else? You got?
I think we ready to bring Ringo up 22.
Yeah, so you got Ringo.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
But
that's why I say I think
you never had too many corners, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was like. I think we just gonna hit the
never had too many.
I really think we was gonna hit the trade for maybe a corner. So I think we actually gonna go like Howie just loves them D line, like.
Howie does love that.
And I ain't gonna lie, I feel like that's what
he was really trying to go after Miles.
Bro, he wanted. He was going after Miles,
for sure.
Yeah, like the shit I was hearing, he was throwing picks. When I mean picks,
bro, years like in the future, bro. Like
I'm glad we didn't get that.
Shit, y'all might. I ain't gonna lie, y'all's a sleeper team. I would see trading up to get like a Mike Green. Like y'all be some dickheads if y'all like traded up right in front of the Cowboys to take Mike Green in this scenario draft.
Joe had to give up another first round though, because I doubt San Francisco's.
San Fran's giving us shit.
Yeah.
Shit, then just
they
trade
want
up,
everybody.
Trade up with the Bears.
Yeah,
because we got. I ain't gonna lie, we do have.
The Bears ain't doing for that either. Especially if they had the chance to get Ashton Genty.
I don't think we can trade up.
Who else would you think try to get Ashton Genty if the Bears want to get him? Maybe the Cowboys.
I was thinking of Raiders.
I would think earlier. Yeah, I was already saying if he doesn't go, I think the last stop is the Bears. I don't think he drops no further. So he might go to the Saints, which I was already having him going to the Saints, but I think they just lost their tackle, and I think they're going to ride the right wave with Derek Carr, and they got Alvin Kamara. So
what about him and CMC? Little 1-2 punch combo.
I don't.
A little Oreo chop.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he dropped further.
Yeah, because it's like everybody
I don't
else
think he would even get to them
unless they Francisco got more problems.
Just running back.
Running back. Yeah,
I think they need some.
The problem is your running back just hurt because y'all overworked him last year.
They need, like you said, Travis. If they could get Travis Hunter, that would be love for them.
Yeah.
Like too much love.
Because you get to just sit on Ayuk being your number one. Travis can be your number two, and he can play corner for you. But
shit,
and then low key,
Travis probably be your number one in San Francisco.
Over Ayuk,
he probably will give him a couple of years. He'll probably be number one.
Maybe.
But I ain't gonna lie, I really don't think Travis like leaving the top 5.
Nah, I'm saying if they trade up, because he said they was gonna trade up to top 6.
I don't see Shador getting drafted in the top 3.
You don't think so?
I really think he might land in with the Raiders.
I think a lot of people saying the Raiders or the Saints that he can drop to, and I can I can see him in the Saints because it's a dome. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a dome house.
There's a dome in with Vegas too.
Exactly. So it's like both of them, you gonna be straight.
My whole thing, I think because I'm drafting like a bad team, yo. I'm trying to think. I'm thinking like a bad team. The guys.
Who's a bad team? What are we talking about?
The top 3 picks. The top 3 picks are terrible teams.
Gotcha.
Tennessee, Cleveland, Giants. So I'm thinking, I'm trying to get them. Obviously, Tennessee's getting Cam Ward because they love Cam Ward. They think he's the best player in the draft.
Yeah, this motherfucker talking about A.J. Brown. He talking
He's
about
like,
Calvin. Would Calvin really better A.J. Brown?
Yeah. I was like,
That's like you just basically solidified yourself as a Titan. If you don't go to the Titans now, you is D1 Glazer of the year for real. Like,
bro, any other team you play for, niggas gonna be like, so the Titans so nice, huh? You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe that.
Yeah, but so they get Cam Ward. I think we either get a dual Carter, and I think fucking the Giants just get Travis Hunter. I don't see Travis Hunter leaving the top 3, and I don't see a dual Carter leaving the top 2.
So we all can agree Cam is 1. It's like,
Yeah, I mean obviously.
yeah, but
I think Abdul Carter could drop top. Definitely could drop top 2. I mean, obviously I got it at like that, but I'm thinking like I think he's a little bit injured. He did got the foot thing. He didn't even do his pro day yet, did he?
He didn't. He had to get surgery.
Right.
He got surgery.
So you drafting product unknown. You know what I'm saying? So he could definitely slip.
What is this? A broken foot? Isn't it?
It was like I don't know. I can search this shit up for real.
Because if it's something crazy, then he drops out. But I haven't been hearing nothing crazy about it.
I'm gonna pull it up for real. So.
yeah. Show the people. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Whoa, is that PH right there?
PH.
All Warzone matches. I told you this motherfucker be watching.
Come on, Debbie. That was for another, Buuda knows. I'm glad there ain't nothing crazy on that bitch for real.
That's what I'm saying.
Feeling lucky.
That P Hub was ready to pop up.
There you go. First one on that bitch. They know. Abdul Carter, a top NFL prospect, initially had a stress reaction in his right foot. Discovered during medical testing at the NFL Scout Combine. This injury raised concerns about his readiness in his upcoming NFL draft, whether he would need surgery. However, after further evaluations and discussions with doctors, Carter opted against surgery and focused on preparing for his pro day. He eventually worked out at his pro day and is now considered to be fully recovered, with the stress reaction no longer viewed as a significant concern.
Yeah. So he's out.
I
Well,
still
they're
think
saying he's out.
top 3, number 3. I'm calling it.
We getting that boy. Him and Myles Garrett gonna be lethal. They're gonna do what the fucking Eagles do.
I got y'all getting him for real, but at 3,
I mean, I'm hip. But you really think the Giants are gonna trade up for Shador?
do I think the Giants gonna trade up for Shador? Yes.
If anybody trades up for that,
He's a quarterback of your future. Why wouldn't you trade up for him?
Just do it now.
If you think, what did your son tell him to do last year in the draft?
To trade, get Jaden Daniels.
Trade up and get Jaden Daniels. So this year in the draft, you think he gonna make that same mistake?
That is.
Or did he get fired? He's still there?
I think he got fired.
I hope crazy. If he got fired,
nah, he ain't get fired after 1 year.
I don't think he got fired.
He was the one that let Saquon go.
He did. He was that one.
I think that was an ownership decision, so I don't think they're gonna fire him over
I
that.
don't give a fuck. You stupid as shit. They pretty much handed this nigga a Super Bowl.
Yes. I ain't gonna lie. But let's be real though. Nobody really expected Saquon to be like Saquon, like the way he was year
They
one.
didn't expect him to be as healthy.
I did.
They didn't expect him to be as healthy.
No, I'm talking
like
about
how he
all right.
was.
When that shit broke news, Saquon to the, I was like, oh, this shit hard. That's like, did y'all really think he was going to take
Yes.
it to that?
Yes, bro. AJ Brown, Devin Smith.
That O line, I didn't know he was going to be 2,000. Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like 2K backwards
But nobody
spin.
respect nobody.
You know
do
what I'm
that.
saying?
He was doing that with a sorry ass offensive
Oh, yeah, for
line
sure.
in fucking Winston.
He was doing that shit in the backfield. You didn't
that
even
is
get
crazy.
the
We would've
down.
been seeing that.
He was doing that shit in the backfield in the Giants.
Oh, you gotta
That's
think.
5 yards.
I was just, you gotta think, I was just in New York kissing the ground, thinking them like, God, thank you for, you know what I'm saying? I was just in New York. I love y'all. I love you.
That shit
You know what I'm saying? I love the
crazy.
Giants. They my second favorite team in the NFL for that.
Yeah, they would be my second fucking favorite team too. Ravens be my second favorite team. They gave me Lamar Jackson. Shit.
Yeah, that's a long
Yeah,
one.
that's
That's a long.
That's a stretch.
You had to just you know, I don't know, give the Ravens your whole stadium just like, huh?
Yeah. I don't think if you could come up with a trade package for Lamar,
I don't think
You
you
can't.
can. You can't.
you can't.
can't.
You
You'd
can't.
have to give him like your future first round picks for the next
Like 10
8 years. I say 8, and give him like your best player on your team
right
Who
now.
knows if the motherfucker like thrives?
and your quarterback.
Yeah, and you're a starter.
Like it had to be your starting quarterback. So like say a team like the 49ers.
Oh.
You'd have to give us
Brock Purdy,
Brock Purdy. Who's their best player?
Trent Williams,
Nah, he old. He too old.
What's it called?
Fred Warner.
Bozo Warner.
Nick Bosa. You'd have to give us Nick Bosa because that's what we need. You'd have to give us Nick Bosa, Brock Purdy, and 8 first-round picks.
Bozo gonna be mad as shit up in Baltimore.
Ah,
Too many black people.
You in the trenches. You like,
What the
Hey,
I
fuck
yeah.
hate
is
my
this?
pants because they black.
Listen, why-
I
do
hate
we-
my lips.
I know it's a
'cause they
night
black.
game, but why do we have to wear this? You know how
Like,
you're hella dry and shit.
I hate
Why
the
do we have to
back
wear
of
this?
Forrest Whitaker's next door. If you know, you know. If you know,
Hey, yo.
you know.
Yeah, that movie.
But yeah, let's talk about let's get into the draft. Let's talk about the what you guys think of my mock draft for real. So give me a rating 1 to 10. What you give my mock draft?
Solid 8.
He's alright.
Like, I ain't
You
gonna
know
solid
what?
8. Like, it's not really.
How accurate do you think it's going to be? Like out
Probably
of 1
not
to
as
10.
accurate. Probably not as accurate as you all think it is.
No, it's not gonna be. But
Because I'm gonna do a test on it I don't know how, but I know there's a test to do. Like it'll grade it. You feel me? Like as far as like position, and if
Yeah.
I probably got like Cam Ward probably gonna be right.
yeah, I feel like
I think.
you
but-
got what every team needs, but it's not gonna be like probably the names that's
Yeah.
in the
Because
name.
it's
You know what I'm
trades
saying?
and
Yeah.
all that shit.
Type
That's what I'm
shit.
saying. Like, it's just the names.
Yeah, and then some of the trades probably fuck
Oh, yeah,
everything
yeah.
up for
The
real.
trades-
I honestly, to talk about trades and stuff, I had the Ravens trading up in my first. Like I did this shit twice. I did too. So this is kind of 2.0, but in my 1.0, I had the Ravens trading up to 20 to get Jalen Walker.
Okay.
And I don't know why I did that. I just like Jalen Walker. But then I did it the second time, and I was like,
Jalon.
Jalon, whatever. Jalon Walker.
That's weird. It's not Jalen.
I think it's still Jalen.
It's probably
He just tried to be different. Parents ain't slick.
Jalen. No, his
Them
name's
niggas from the
Jalon.
South, yo.
You know what's crazy? Looking at this board,
What?
there's 2 Colorado Buffaloes at the top 5.
Ain't that's crazy?
I know, like,
Who
people,
would've ever
you
thought?
think he's going to drop and things like that, but
Who
still,
would have
it's like,
ever thought Colorado Buffaloes would ever be like a
I
top?
bet they don't have another kid for a while that comes out the top 5.
Well,
Second.
Dion.
Oh,
Dion gonna be coaching
no,
in
for sure.
Dallas.
a late round sleeper pick. That boy, Troy Holt, I think. What's his name? Not Troy Holt. That's an actual player.
Yeah, I might say. I think he's in the league.
What's your name? Number 5 on Colorado. He was a
Oh.
receiver.
Yeah, he wasn't bad.
What
The
was
only
his
thing
name?
about them Colorado, if you think about the Colorado Buffs, they're just so they're not NFL body ready. It's so small.
Oh, for sure.
All of
Those
them
are
is
the
so
Big
small.
12.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. They
There's the Big 12, man.
it's like I give them all credits due. Skills wise, I feel like they're up to par. But like that physicality is going to really wear down on them. Cause like I feel like for like a player coming out the Buffs, even under Dion, you still gonna need a year or 2 under somebody before like even Travis Hunter. You got the skills to pay the bills, but it's your body gonna
Right.
keep up to pay the bills. Especially you thinking you gonna guard a Tyreek Hill and then get guarded by Patrick Sutton. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta
Oh,
make a tackle.
Jimmy Horn Jr. is his name.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm,
well,
and make a tackle. Ain't no leg tackles in the NFL. Them
Right.
legs is way thicker.
right.
Oh, did he?
But yeah, another thing I wanted y'all to get y'all input on for real. If you had to pick one team that you think, like, take a second, look through it. one team where you think the position, everything is off for real, or something like that, if you can.
Position.
Like,
Oh.
position, you think they not drafting that position, you think they going
Panthers.
Yeah.
There's no way the Panthers take a corner, yo. It'd be stupid as shit.
I mean,
I
I feel you.
I feel you too.
No, I don't take no offense to it. I just,
It'd be stupid as fuck to take it, like, especially when you have, you had the one boy from Missouri on the board still. You got the boy from Ohio State. Shit, the boy from Ohio State.
What, for attack? Like I get a tackle?
No, from the wide receiver. They need a wide receiver. I
Yeah.
mean, shit, they need a tackle too.
They got Leggett. They got Xavier Leggett.
They need another one.
Yeah, I mean, I know, but maybe they try to just build it slow and get some good pieces.
I mean, I feel you. If you're gonna build it slow, get some good pieces. You
build your defense up.
You build your O line first.
Yeah. No, I get.
Then you get a quarterback, and then you build your defense.
Yeah.
Nah,
they probably definitely should have took a lineman.
I say the Mike Green one.
You think he goes higher?
I think he goes to go higher, or maybe the Cowboys just don't take him. You know what I'm saying? Because I think he really, to be honest, he could damn near go to the Saints. Because, I mean, Cam is getting old. You know what I'm saying? Like, and why not get a young guy, Chase Young, bluffing? You know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, he could slide
I had
straight in there.
It's funny you said that in the fucking the first one. I had Mike Green going to the Saints.
Because, like, he's the only one I can say that, like, because I'm just looking at the Saints, because I'm just like, he could really slide in there, or even the Jets. You know what I'm saying? Because Hassan Reddick, he ain't been the same since he left us. But he still has that capability.
I was thinking the same thing.
You know what I'm saying? But and it's like, why not?
The thing I went with the Jets was
they do need a tackle. Like
they need a tackle.
Yeah, for sure.
But also, I think the Jets is kind of like, I don't even know how to explain it, like scary or almost like drafting.
No, yeah.
Like at this point, they done blown
like
so many draft picks, so it's like they were gonna pick the solidified. Like, I'm gonna get this tackle. Nobody can cry about it. Like, it's a tackle. You can cry about it, but like, I'm not even gonna hear you cry because it's like this tackle gonna be. Yeah, he got short arms though.
And I ain't gonna lie.
Ooh, as a tackle,
he got short arms, bro, by like a half a quarter of us. Like, it's like 33 is the accepted inches or some shit like that, and he's like 32 3/4, and people was making a big deal about it for real. Like, I don't think a quarter of an inch really matters.
I mean, it depends on if you're going against a long guy or what's.
Well, yeah.
And plus, it's all about technique. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if his arms,
if your arms are short and you fast,
no technique, you in trouble. Because that's the reason why I didn't play tackle in college, because my arms are short.
Maybe he moves the guard. The way he be mauling people though, he definitely could play guard.
Oh, that's good. How big is he?
Let me see.
Shit, man.
Take a little look. See, tackle.
Okay.
Oh, he's at the top. How big is he? First look, 6'6", 223 pounds.
He light on his feet.
Light. 200, 300. Oh, 330.
Oh, you said 200.
My bad. This
I'm about to say, that's light.
Runs in the family for real.
That's good size.
323 pounds.
There you go.
He's solid. He's solid.
200 for a tackle is pretty light.
Look, arm length.
Might want to put that on the big screen, brother.
Where he oversets it doesn't always have flexibility. Oh, that's a bad one right there.
Less flexibility is bad.
No, when he oversets, so you're thinking as an old lineman, when I'm kicking back, I'm not trying to kick back too deep because
it's going to offset you.
The good guys like Myles Garrett are going to dip inside and they're going to whistle up, and he has no recovery time.
We accept women too. I know y'all not listening to this bullshit, but
maybe. Shout out to the lesbians that are going to listen to this bullshit.
Hey, yo, the lesbos. Shout out to lesbians out there. I love scissors.
So you see here, higher per snap stance leads to high pad level when engaging. shorter arm length. NFL teams will question if he should be a tackle or a guard. We just said that. We might as well be the fucking, like, we might as well be the analysts for real. Like.
Analysts just people like us.
Nah, for real, we have time and they hate their families.
Yeah.
Lack of flexibility in groin to stretch kicks, protect outside shoulder.
Oh, they'll fix all that shit. Man.
When he oversets, doesn't always have the flexibility to protect versus inside move. Okay, yeah.
You know,
it's like I played the game or something.
He's like, yeah, my man knows he's talking about. He knows what he's talking about.
Yep. Shades of Ryan Ramczyk, which is the person who the Saints just lost. So who knows? Maybe he drops to the Saints and they just replace their guy. Well, I kind of guess we talked. Well, let's talk about your pick because we already talked about you. Already talked about Abdul Carter, and I kind of talked about my team's pick. Let's talk about your team's pick. I think we talked about it a little bit, but how you feeling about that? I mean, you probably don't really. Yeah, I was already saying you probably don't know the player too much, but
I don't really know.
I don't really know him that much either. But it seemed like a solid. Honestly,
I wouldn't be surprised if y'all draft back, if y'all traded back for more picks.
That's what
I could see y'all drafting, we said earlier, a tight end. What's his name from Michigan?
Or the one boy from Bowling Green. That's who people.
Bowling Green.
Yeah, he should have won the. I forgot your name. He was second place of the Mackey Award. You got he got to come
tight end.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
Harold Fannin Jr.
He a diamond in the rough, yo.
He's not going in the first round.
No, he's not going in the first round.
Yeah.
Nah, he like a second.
So maybe if y'all trade back, but I don't see y'all really trading back. But I was talking about Colston Loveland.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I just think it's really
solid pick from. I was going to say the Chargers trade back to get Colston Loveland because get a Michigan guy. I'm sure fucking.
Oh yeah,
Jim
Harbaugh would love that.
Jim, yeah. But what was you saying?
I just like we just need more depth because you know what I'm saying. That's mainly it on
just tighten up certain areas.
Yeah, like
play around. You guys probably play around with the cap a little bit.
Oh yeah, for sure. And you gotta think to be honest. I don't know. I ain't even gonna guess who we might trade for because Vic Fangio already know who he want. You know what I'm saying? And usually the guy he picks is not the guys like we're looking at. Like nobody. I ain't gonna lie. Let's be real. I was not looking at Zach Bond.
Oh, nobody was.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody was looking at Zach Bond coming out of the Saints. You feel me? So I'm just gonna leave it to Vic on the defensive wise. Offensive wise, I can see us getting a tight end, but definitely not in the first round. Like, and I say if we do get signed out the first round, knowing Howie, it's going to be on that line. You know what I'm saying?
He'll get a backup.
Yeah,
right.
Because you guys are getting a little. Some guys are getting
I'm gonna say, and we just lost Milton Williams to the Patriots. You know, we lost Josh Sweat, so we got a couple like our depths, like open up a little bit. So I just think we was gonna get like a edge or something, like maybe I could maybe James Pierce Jr. like the edge out of Tennessee. I can see that.
I really could see y'all trading up.
Yeah.
If what y'all saying is true, they was throwing all them picks at
Miles
Garrett to get your guy.
Yeah.
I see y'all trading up in front of us to get Michael Williams. You know y'all the Philadelphia Bulldogs.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm not gonna lie. It's really I say in the first round we're just picking somebody for that line. Like you can't go wrong.
Move up to get shit.
And plus, like you gotta think the examples you got now: Jalen Carter, Nolan Smith. His fucking postseason performance was like great.
I can see y'all trading up to get like even a Donovan, somebody that like a Azuki Wari.
Yeah.
Where I got the fucking Bengals taken.
Yeah.
Like I see y'all trading up really high to get somebody like that.
And we just lost Brand BG. BG just retired. Yeah. So it's like we he
didn't play for y'all last year anyway.
Yeah, but
y'all really
got
just
injured.
trying to replace Sweat.
Yeah, for sure. Like that. Cause I ain't gonna lie, ever since we lost kind of Hassan and now Sweat, but we got the Jalen Carter and Nolan on rise. But I say Hassan had that guaranteed finisher like trait, that last defensive drive, he's going to get that sack. Not saying that Nolan and Jalen.
Jordan Davis.
Oh yeah, Jordan Davis. He's just solid. He not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
His big ass in the middle, bro. Y'all.
bro.
Yeah,
It's
y'all good.
it's
Y'all
a
just need
defensive
one little
line.
piece. Y'all need
y'all
one
really
piece.
just-
And I say we just need to make, like I
Shit,
said,
I
work
can
on our
see y'all-
linebacker core.
Any of these edge rushers, I could see y'all grabbing. Honestly,
I'm trying
like,
to and let them
Shamar
develop.
Stewart.
If they get, I'm saying, if they get an edge rush, they're gonna move Jalen Carter inside and have him play deep technique on third down.
Oh, that's what I ain't gonna lie.
That's
he
what
already
he
do
want.
that.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, he already be doing that.
That boy be.
But yeah,
in there.
he's a
Well, what
all
I
pro.
really want is
I
that.
mean, he already got an all pro. Didn't he all pro this year?
Yeah,
Was
he
second
did.
team?
He
He
was
second
second
team.
team.
We searched that up that one
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
That's episode.
He was second team.
But I ain't gonna.
He's a first team all pro.
Only person I want on
Type of guy.
defense is probably Jahad Campbell. I want us another lineman. Nakobe,
Yeah, that
I
would-
do love Nakobe, but he is injury prone.
Yeah.
He does get injured, and I definitely need Zach needs his Robin. You know what I'm saying, to his Batman. And I feel like a young buck, fresh out of
Yeah.
Bama.
Or maybe you trade up and get a Jalen Walker because he can help you off the edge too.
Exactly. And he a
And
dog.
he's a linebacker type of guy.
And he's a
He can play
bulldog.
everywhere for real.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, besides that, it's just defense and offensive lines at tight end. But I don't really feel like our first round gonna be like crazy. We might not even get a first round, like Spence said. We might just get more picks for the future.
Right. Well, that wraps up our 2025 draft talk.
For
Unless
sure.
y'all got anything else to add.
No, that's
All
solid.
right, let's move on then. We're moving on to some more football. I know if you hate football, then I guess turn it off. I don't know. Like, or keep
Turn
it running.
TV off,
Just
turn TV
keep it
off.
running in the background for real. Like, you
Just
feel
have
me?
some
You ain't
effect.
got nothing else to lose. But yeah, let's pivot the conversation towards tush push. Cause I want to hear your viewpoint.
It's so
I don't
stupid
think
to
we have.
argue it, yo, because like, stop it. Just stop the fucking
All right.
It's
Stop this. I
simple.
can't, like, I get it, yo. The motherfucking strongest shit, but stop the play. Cut the center, jump over, just make a pop. But
Yeah.
but the refs do. I will give it. The refs do gotta call the play dead because you can't be giving them the motherfucking momentum stop.
Yes.
You cannot.
I agree with that.
Yeah, you
I can
cannot
agree
keep
on that.
pushing.
I
So,
can't be sitting here pushing you for 8 minutes. Like, come
Like,
on, dummy.
I
Like, you're
ain't
not
gonna lie,
going nowhere.
It'd be like, if you watch the clock, it'd be like a good 10 seconds. And
Bro.
10 seconds with bodies on bodies is long time. You
Right.
feel me?
That's
and I
where
say for a
injuries come to
defensive
play.
player, you don't want to be overly aggressive. So it's like an offensive player, we all know that the NFL is just offense now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Defense is
right,
100%.
you
That's
give
what I don't
give
like.
everything to the offense.
Yeah,
so-
exactly.
I don't like that argument that it's an ugly play. Like, it's a fucking play.
I ain't gonna lie. It's
Like,
just
you take
like
that shit away now. Like, we do it too. The Ravens do that shit with
I
our
mean,
tight end for real.
I would
I
do
don't
what
mind
you
the
did.
play.
Did
Only
they not?
problem I had with the play, which this is what I wanted your input on, or just wanted you to hear this. I don't like when you put the camera right above the football. I don't like that you can't see the football. I feel like you should always be able to see the football.
yeah, the football always
There should
be
always be
ahead
a line
of
of
the head.
scrimmage, and no one should be on the line of scrimmage except
Yeah.
for maybe the center, and everybody else should be at least a helmet behind the line of scrimmage. Like, they
So
be
that's
up
illegal-
on
that's
that
illegal
shit.
formation.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
can't do that.
They in the neutral zone. That's what
Yeah.
I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. And it's like you got people's all their hands is right next to the
Yeah.
ball. I'm like, come on, at least just make them back up a half a step
Yeah.
and then run the play. And
But
y'all
stop-
probably still get it 90% of the time.
I ain't gonna lie. As the person doing the touch pushing, it's sometimes like if you just look, I'm like, yeah, you can see like, bro, we're definitely offsides. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I feel like all centers do it. Move the ball in their hand. You know what I'm saying? You gonna move that, and I know like when we do that touch push, that motherfucker be basically on it, like he be over his numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like
Because he's leaning forward.
Exactly,
you know,
like-
because all his momentum is going forward.
Exactly.
That's why I said you just gotta make a big ass.
and I ain't gonna lie. Only
Yeah.
thing the people really gotta do.
Put the mic closer.
Only thing really
Good.
people gotta do for real. Watch us. 2023 versus the Bucks first round out. The Bucks stop that
Stop it
shit
like 4
every
times.
time, bro. It's
Yeah.
really the battle of the low. Who's lower? That's it.
That's why I said just cut the center. And just
That's
go.
all I'm saying.
But
Once
you're
you
not getting help from the NFL by the refs not throwing the flag.
You know what I'm saying?
Calling the play dead earlier.
like, it's just like I get it. It's OP. It's OP. Like especially like if
If you can't
If you
all
can't
it is
stop it.
motherfuckers is crying because they can't stop.
exactly
Jalen
you gotta
Hurts-
think.
Right.
we was just blessed to have motherfuckers. Our line that had fucking rugby experience. You know what I'm saying? Like Malata and them, us getting them UK dudes, brung all like their rugby techniques to us. So it's just like something that we were just blessed with for real. So I can't like. It's football mixed with a little bit of rugby. But on top of that, we still got like the biggest line in the NFL. Like everybody's 300, 6'4" plus. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I get it why you want to stop it, because like it's annoying, it's ugly, it's not like a it's not a deep play. It's not like a beautiful, swing. A guy opens his leg, swings to the side, and I get it. It's just down and dirty, but remember when in the 2000s it was down and dirty, but he was just down and dirty hitting. You know what I'm saying?
No bullshit.
So I'm, as an Eagles fan, I can see why you hate it, but if you can't beat it, join it. Yeah, because everybody has the opportunity to use
it. Exactly. Like you mad because you don't fucking get in positions to run it.
That's it.
Because it's like anybody who's in position to run a QB sneak is running QB sneak.
As you see, the
like you
the
mad
Bills
because
tried
it's
it.
third and long for you.
I ain't gonna lie, especially on that. How y'all feel about it? Did Josh get that first down?
Nah, I ain't get it. He ain't get it.
I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
It was close though. I ain't gonna lie. It was
close, but I don't think
it was very close. Oh yeah,
I don't think he got it, but there was a couple calls in that game where it's like, and I hate to blame the refs.
But it is a refs game.
When the fucking Chiefs is winning and the refs is making calls, it just be that much louder.
It's a refs game, bro.
But it was the same thing back when the Patriots was winning all them times. So it's like, am I really just hating?
The franchise, it's probably a little bit of both. They probably give
you get a little bit of a call.
You get leniency when you're the best player in the league. You get the leniency of the calls.
Exactly. If you're the face of the league, which Patty is, and the team of the league right now, I guess the team of the league, is the Chiefs right now, because it was the Patriots. Now it's the Chiefs. They're going to get them calls. You feel me? So it's like, hate to say it.
But you can't put yourself in situations for them to get that
exactly.
Call. And at the end of the day, that's what it is.
And you got to think that's the only reason niggas, I'm happy. I'm blessed the way the Super Bowl went. And the only reason you can beat the Chiefs without the refs getting involved is blowing them out.
You can go back to the championship game. Like, am I mad that we got all them dumbass fucking personal foul calls on us? Hell yeah, I'm mad. But at the end of the day, I got to sit here and be like, why the fuck was we even playing that game with him? Like, we knew that Travis was grabbing niggas, grabbing niggas, pulling them in, and then we retaliating. And it's like, of course they're gonna call us and not call Travis Kelce the Super Bowl champ.
Of course,
so you lost because y'all fumbled.
Huh?
You lost because y'all fumbled.
Yeah, he was a rookie though, so I can't really hold that against him.
Yeah, he a fucking whistle call, bro.
What?
He a fucking professional.
I mean, yeah,
sure.
But then again, that goes to my bad. I didn't mean to hit you like that on the knee, but that goes back to the calls. A couple plays before that, they called him for that taunting for real, where it's like he did kind of taunt him, but like he just stood over him and then threw the ball on the ground. He didn't even throw the ball at him.
Like, it's just like
that was taunted.
Like, bro, this shit just like the law, bro. Rules is really.
It's like you call that and then he gets that catch. Mind you, if you get that, we in a way better position to score.
For sure.
Then after that, we go back 15 yards for real. So we get that up to like I don't forget where we was at, like the 20-yard line maybe. Then we get 15 yards back. Now we gotta run a bunch of plays. We get to the point where he can score again, and he's like jumping for joy to jump into the end zone, and then he dives and fucking the dude makes a play. So it's like, and it wasn't like he reached the ball out to score and the dude knocked it out. He made a play.
Snead is still some shit. He got all that money for nothing.
Real shit. He had the Titans like bullshit for real. I ain't gonna
lie. Them players, some type players I be hating. Like them 1 year wonders be crazy.
He kind of stepped against Tyreek Hill though.
Oh yeah, and
I'm ready to pull that. I ain't gonna lie.
The clip when he pushed him to the ground.
He was stepping on Tyreek.
But you got it. That's Tyreek that been in Miami. His body ain't used to that cold no more. You know what I'm saying? Spell Tyreek a little wrong there, buddy.
No, I don't care.
Tyreek. Ricky.
Who do you think the best wide receiver in the league is
right now?
Yeah,
JJ.
Okay.
Is that edit?
JM. I say Jamal too.
I mean, yeah,
I said
him is neck and neck.
And then I ain't gonna lie, I have to pick my boy AJ3. That's just me.
What was the question?
That is just you, brother.
That's just me.
That is just you.
That is
just
what you got?
He said, who do you think's the best wide receiver? He said JJ and Jamar, and then he said he put AJ at number 3.
Who you got number 3?
I gotta think.
Amari St. Brown. I can see why. Because Amari is right at he's my 4.
God damn, what's the quality on this, yo?
Hey, brother.
Oh, give me some better. Oh shit,
that's the match.
All right, that's how we doing it.
That's the NFL for you can't bootleg they shit.
Okay, they got to go at this one.
Oh, that's some bullshit though. I want the words. He was talking shit. He was barely on him. He wasn't even on him. He not even in the camera. All right, let me stop. All right.
Oh, that ain't gonna talk shit.
You don't think Scatter? Oh, my fault. I know we just. But you don't think Scatterboo could be a first round guy? You think
I think he gonna drop the 2.
Nah, Scatterboo. I like Scatterboo. I gotta fuck with Scatter.
Scatterboo the one, son.
He got the attitude. You know, I can low key see him going to probably the Raiders. I can see him in Vegas.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah.
I can see him in Vegas.
He right in Arizona. He go right up the street for real.
I can see that, and he fixed that Vegas like bet on me. You know what I'm saying? That. Yeah.
Oh, that was when he was on the fucking. Oh, I forgot. I'm geeking.
Hell yeah.
Oh, here we go. That's it. All right.
Dang.
I blew it. Fuck it. I blew it. It is what it is.
I ain't gonna lie. If I was Tyreek, I just run to the sideline, grab my phone, and show him my bank account. You could never.
Real shit. You just got paid and you still can't touch my
yeah,
money.
literally like.
Tyreek got motherfucking paid.
Paid, but look, it's gone though. All them babies. That's like $2 million pop.
Man. But yeah, I know you gotta get gone in a minute for real. So real quick before we go, let's talk a little bit about the basketball. Let's transition over to basketball.
We're playing basketball.
You feel me? Let's go real quick.
We're playing basketball. All right, bring the bracket up. Bring the bracket up, man.
Playoff picture. I think what's tonight? Friday. I think the last playing games are today.
Give me that playoff picture.
So yeah, you got Dallas and Grizzlies. Let's talk about that.
What?
That Dallas Grizzlies game, man.
Give me a second.
Dallas could pull it off.
Dallas could most definitely.
Pull it off. If they can replicate what they did the other night. Well, who they played versus who they played?
Dallas
versus the Kings. Yep. If they can replicate what they did to the Kings.
They can play defense and
for sure.
I don't know, man. It's just.
But it's like
they don't deserve it.
You don't think so? Oh yes, after that Luka trade,
the dumbest trade in NBA history.
That's the owner. That's politics, though. That has everything to do with politics, nothing to do with basketball.
You think so?
It has bro. She wanted to build a new NBA stadium. Yes, the owner.
I thought it was a dude.
No, it's she.
What?
Yeah, she just bought it from Mark Cuban last year, and she wanted to build a.
Who's
casino.
the dude that accepted the championship?
Mark Cuban. What? Mark Cuban.
No,
it was.
It was a dude. Because Mark Cuban was standing in the back.
It's her and her husband.
But
it's her. It's her.
Okay.
What?
Yeah. So she wanted to build a casino right next to the stadium for it to be a casino.
Yeah, that's why Luka couldn't get.
They
had to get Luka out of here.
They
not trying to pay that super
Dallas said fuck no to her, and she said, "Oh, I'll just move the team to Vegas where I know they want an expansion team already, and they'll let me do it." And they were like, "You can't do that. The team's loved and
Dallas.
Like, there's no way you're moving this. That means unless you move the team from Dallas because of how much the fans love them and all that shit." So she said, "Bet, watch me," and told the GM that they need to make a trade, and they traded Luka to LA. They traded their best fucking player.
If that's
hey, if y'all
this
ain't
is all
heard that,
speculation.
I must say if that's true.
You heard it here, folks.
You heard it here.
I ain't seen Bleacher Report. Nobody posting on that.
I'll send you just some of the shit.
I mean, bro, because if that's crazy, because I ain't going. You can't. Come on, bro. Dirk Nowitzki and Jason Kidd already solidified.
Right,
Dallas is
because
never
Mark
going
Cuban
nowhere,
was
bro.
confused too. He's like, yo, what the fuck?
You can't.
Because
I ain't sell you the team for this.
And did y'all see him at the game when it was the crowd? Yeah, the people chanting like fire. What's the head coach? Nico.
Oh,
Some shit.
the GM.
Yeah,
Nico.
like literally, his like eyes was red, hands and literally eyes and hands just looking around, just like, come on, y'all.
But yeah, so
That's crazy.
the Grizzlies probably wins because the Grizzlies should have won. The other
Yeah,
night against
I ain't gonna lie.
The Warriors.
Oh, you saying? Oh, yeah.
The Grizzlies should have won the other night against the Warriors.
It's Ja.
Because Grizzlies got bigs to go to bang with them, and AD just proves time and time again he don't want to show up in big time. Like if AD has a choice in his head, I think he's choosing.
And I'm
to
be
take
real
this
out.
offseason.
It took this
Especially-
long for Clay to get 23, have his hot game. I don't think.
But he could be having a hot streak.
He really could turn into playoff Clay for the Dallas, but I don't know.
Desmond Bang going off too though.
Yeah.
Desmond
So I think
Bang was going off.
they cancel each other out. Ja going. It's gonna come down to like Jaren.
Yeah, you don't have nobody guard Ja.
Yeah, exactly. Right, exactly.
Yeah. So it's
They
like,
just got a bunch of bigs. So like Jaren Jackson probably don't score that much, but he don't score that much anyway.
so
One of them they got them Persian kid dudes on their team. I don't think they really Persian. I might be.
So you guys
butchering that, but
you guys picking Memphis?
I got.
Yeah, I take Memphis.
I got
too.
Memphis.
So you want to look the Heat Hawks? I got
let's
Heat.
go.
I got Heat.
I got Heat.
Oh, Heat Hawks. I got
I got Heat.
I got the Hawks.
I got
Yeah,
Heat.
I got Heat.
I got the Hawks.
The Hawks.
Trey and them boys.
That boy Trey gonna come and lay the heat.
He comes.
Tyler Hero is gonna.
He comes and he goes. I say
Yeah.
Trey. Like it'd be too much ice in his veins. Like he can give you. He be
literally
too much ice. He be going too cold sometimes, and I feel like with him going that cold, and since he doesn't really bring a defensive pressure
Listen,
presence.
he ain't ready to go cold. He got kicked out of the game.
I mean,
He got kicked out of the game for passing the ref the ball.
Oh, I
You
guess
seen that?
Magic.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
even know
I mean
that.
the Magic was fucking them up.
That's what I'm
front of
saying.
the
Yeah,
jump.
hey, Magic Celtics is gonna be a good series, low key.
I think so, but I think
Celtics
will
at
beat them in
5.
six.
Celtics at 5.
I say
got him at
Celtics in 6. I give him one.
Magic got
I definitely
decent.
give him
They-
one.
They
I
defensively they're
definitely
pretty
give him one.
decent.
If Pablo
Come out the gate.
Yeah.
yeah.
They got a lot like Cole Anthony can shoot a little bit. Fucking those they got Franz and don't they got the brothers, don't they?
They got that.
They got one brother.
The two German brothers. Yeah.
Yeah, Franz and Mo Wagner.
Yeah, Mo Wagner or some shit like
Yeah.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. I feel like the Heat culture, it's a culture.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
that.
and plus,
This nigga sweep
They
by
don't
the
got
Cavs.
playoff Jimmy no more.
exactly.
don't
But I still
believe
feel like
in
they got that Heat pedigree to push past the Hawks. So I'm gonna go Heat.
them. Possible.
Yeah. As a Cavs fan, I'd rather play against the Hawks because the Hawks are not that good. But I
Oh,
think-
yeah, for sure.
But I think
But-
we get.
So
rid of
y'all
the Heat at
y'all
5.
both think it's the Heat.
Yeah, I would take Heat.
All right, so we'll just go with Heat because I'm not numbered.
Outnumbered.
All right, so we said Celtics Magic 6.
Yeah, for sure.
Celtics, Magic, and 6.
Yeah,
Y'all
Celtics.
agree with that?
Yeah, I definitely got
All right,
that.
we don't gotta talk too much about that for
And
right, I
then-
guess.
That Knicks Pistons series going 7. That shit going 7.
I'm
for
trying.
Sure.
I was about to say,
Knicks,
them
Pistons.
Pistons, them Cade and them
If
boys.
that goes seven,
It
that's
shouldn't go 7.
embarrassing,
It
though.
literally, I feel like it should go like 6 Knicks, but it could go 7. Damn near Pistons. Like that shit's crazy. The Bucks, I ain't gonna lie, the Bucks should take care of the Pacers.
Turned it up a little bit.
No.
You trying to click yours down like 1 or 2 because I feel like you way louder than Spence. But it's cool.
Yo.
Yeah, you good.
All right, right.
Yeah, you good.
All right.
So yeah, Pacers Bucks is a good series too.
That's gonna be good. I got Giannis.
Man, we got nobody else.
Pacers,
though.
Bucks.
Yeah, that's the only thing. That's what I said. I
That
said
shit
Giannis,
probably
Giannis.
going. I would say Dame not gonna come back. He probably come back like game 6 or 7.
Yeah, so he gonna
If
come
he
back,
come back
late
6, 7. Let me stop. But nah, I got Bucks in 6 or maybe 7.
Yeah.
I think they just don't got a.
But when I
Yeah,
tell
I
y'all-
Giannis
I
been
got
dropping like
Pacers.
40.
You
the
got Pacers? I like
the
that.
the
I wouldn't be
Pacers,
mad at that.
I
Like,
got Pacers in 6
we can
I
go
just need
50-50 on that.
because at the end of the day they can put Miles Turner just slow down Giannis a little bit.
He ain't slowing down, Giannis.
Well,
Be real.
yeah, let's
Little
be real.
bit.
A little bit.
Giannis been averaging like a triple-double the past couple games.
Yeah, but in the playoffs, okay, I'll just guard
He
you.
got-
all
he's
I'm gonna double team Giannis
And he gonna get his 10 assists.
He
All
gonna
he
get
needs is
his
a
10
little bit of shooting.
Yeah, that's all he needs.
So if he can win game 1 or 2, and then win the home games,
they're playing at Indiana, the first two.
if he
home
splits
Yeah.
if it's a 2-2 series and Dame can come back and give him a little bit of shooting
Or
off
just
the
that
bench,
presence.
or even just he can start.
Just to
And
have
like
one
you
of-
said, just that presence of just having Dame, you're gonna have to guard him. You can't leave him
Yeah,
wide open.
that's-
Right.
I agree
So
with
just
that.
having the body out there is gonna help
It's
Giannis be
50-50.
able to go.
'Cause I feel like the
go for
Pacers as
40
a
or maybe
team-
50. You know how he get.
I feel like the Pacers as a team, they can get
Yeah,
it done.
for sure.
But I feel like the Bucks still got them stars that
The
can
only
still get
thing
it done
I
too.
don't trust about the Bucks is fucking Doc Rivers, dummy. Like,
Oh, I forgot Doc
shit.
Rivers, that head coach, bro.
Yeah, Pacers in 6. Like,
Yeah,
no,
Pacers.
if the Pacers win, they win in 7. I give them
yeah,
that.
I said we can call that 50-50 going to 7 game.
My boy Halliburton about to celebrate with hella white women at his victory.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, but Nuggets and Clippers are going to be very. That's 7,
Yo,
That's 7.
they got the
That's
they got
7.
the Clippers the favorite. Yo, I'm about to bet on that shit.
bro. When I say that's 7,
Clippers,
that's 7.
Clippers solid. Oh,
Clippers
we
could do it.
skipping one. Hold up, we
Who we
skipping
skip?
one. The Cavs in it.
Oh,
on,
the
bro.
Cavs and the Heat.
Cavs are 4, baby.
I'm gonna
We
say
can move
if
on,
we want
y'all.
to do
Oh, yeah,
Cavs,
sweeping.
Yeah, we
Okay.
sweeping, yo. Come on,
I give them
I'll
1.
get-
I say 5.
I'll give you
I
5.
say-
I
They'll
say
take
5.
game.
All right,
They'll
Thunder-
take game 4.
Josh
Thunder-
Sweat, Michael Sweet, Cavaliers in 5.
But he said, who is it? The Heat.
Yeah.
It could be the Heat. It could be feet. It could be.
And I can go to
I
McDonald's.
could be beating my meat. Cavaliers in 5.
Cavs in 5.
Hey,
But yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
you seen it? He only. Yo said they don't even gotta say it no more. He just.
And
He
5.
like, I know.
And
But nah, OKC,
OKC
and
and
the
the
Grizzlies.
Grizzlies. Okay,
I got-
on 6.
OKC.
OKC in 6.
OKC.
Yeah, I think they definitely could step with him because it's just like
Ja
Jaren
and Shea
Jackson
could go
at the
crazy.
paint, and Zach Edey been playing good. I don't know if it's just the
Zach Edey been playing balling.
But I ain't
I
gonna
don't know
lie.
if it's just the Warriors he looked great against,
Yeah.
or maybe he been like.
But it's like, don't let Jalen Williams get hot on the Thunder with Shea.
Nah.
That's
You just gotta keep Shea off the
Yeah.
free throw line.
Don't
he's
let
a
they-
merchant.
because they got some
He's a
shooters
free throw
too.
merchant.
They can shoot. So.
And like, don't just have Chet just become Wemby for a minute
Yeah.
either. You know what I'm saying? Don't
That's
let,
why I said Edie. You might be fine because Edie. You have Edie beat yo up the whole series.
Yeah.
The first 2 games, he just gotta keep hitting him on the
that's what I'm
legs
saying. Just,
Mhm.
to
use
get
that
that shot. To get
Yeah.
that, yeah.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be shooting no more.
but I still got
But
OKC
yeah,
though.
OKC in 6.
Yeah.
I think it might be OKC in 5. Honestly,
I think okay. I would not be surprised
Like a
if
close
Memphis wins
5?
this. I would not be surprised if Memphis wins.
Wow. I mean,
I would be surprised.
I'd be a little surprised.
Because
I would not.
think they didn't play. They just played. Now they got to play again, and they're gonna go straight to playing the Thunder.
I think they played the Thunder on Sunday,
either
so they'll
way.
have a day off. The Thunder had like 2 weeks off or a week and a half off.
Right. They gonna be well rested, ready
I mean,
to run and gun. You know, all they do is
yeah,
run. They don't really,
true.
and they don't even gotta worry about shooting that much because Shea just get to that paint for real. He gonna get to the rim. All that he not gonna get to the line shit because of the playoffs.
Oh,
He
yeah.
gonna
He
get to
gonna
the
get to the
line.
line for sure.
He's gonna get
He
to
gonna
the
get
line.
to the
Alright,
line.
Let's move on because I gotta go in 5 minutes, bro.
Oh shit! All right, bet.
Yeah,
Nuggets and Clippers.
I got
Great
Nuggets in
game.
7.
I ain't gonna lie. Since you got Nuggets, I'm gonna say Clippers. Just
I
to
like-
even that out.
Clippers.
I like that.
I
I mean,
like,
don't get it
uh,
twisted. The Clippers, I would be very.
But I ain't gonna lie. I would be
surprised.
surprised. But the Nuggets,
Uh,
Jokic is the best player in the league right now.
Yeah, Jokic.
I might
that
take-
motherfucker.
I might take the Clippers.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
fine.
Kawhi been playing different lately.
Oh
James
yeah, back
Harden.
with steals.
James
Playoff
Harden,
Harden.
playoff Harden, but it
Playoff
don't really
Harden.
be in the first round. He get to at least the second round, then he start doing
Jamal
his shit.
Murray back.
I think he
Is he
is, but they don't got their coach is gone. It's just it's gonna
It's
be
a cluster fucking whistle in Denver right now.
And fucking, you know who's been balling
No,
their asses
Jamal
off?
Murray's not.
Fucking Zubac.
Yeah, but Zubac gotta go against Jokic.
Jokic don't play no defense.
I mean, okay, what? Zubac had 15, Jokic got 60.
60.
I mean, yeah, but look, they got Ben Simmons out that motherfucker too.
I mean, Ben shot
He
that
can
one
play
shot.
defense, bro.
Yeah, nah, he can play
can
defense.
play defense.
bro.
Yeah, Ty Lue knew what he's doing over there.
That's another thing. You got a good coach with the Clippers.
I'm about to
you
say,
got a champion in Kawhi.
I feel like they could go 7. It can go either way.
And Norman
He's gonna go
Powell
7.
is like the best player, or he'd be starting for them.
Oh, yeah,
for
Norman
real.
Powell,
But,
he's
he an
their
all-star
shooter.
for real.
All right,
But let's move on. Lakers, Timberwolves. I got Lakers in.
Lakers
in 5. I got Lakers in 6.
I got Lake.
I think Ant.
showing 5.
I think Ant steals one. I think they.
I'm not gonna lie. Ant ain't ready for Luka, but he not ready for Luka and LeBron.
Oh no, for sure.
For
I'm
sure.
not. I think.
Ant going to be the one day. He's going to be the one day for
by
sure.
himself, and then they just win one as a team. Like team wise, they make some shots.
Ant's LeBron's only going to average about 15 this series. He's
For
going to
sure.
average a triple-double, though.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
not going to score this series. Watch.
I
You
can.
hear it now.
That's
Well,
a good take.
If that's your take, then I really do think it's Lakers in 6.
This Lakers in 5, bro. He's going to take the back pedal off. He's really trying to.
Bro,
he's
he's
probably
about
going
to
to coast.
push that Luka up.
Yeah.
Oh, for
they're
sure.
gonna try to get Luka hot. Yeah.
Luka the only player in the league right now to average 30 points per game in the playoffs. So you already know how he raced that.
Yeah.
He going crazy.
I ain't gonna lie.
But,
And then for that last one, I'm just gonna put mine out there. I just love them. I just love the OGs. I'm gonna have Jimmy and
Oh, yeah.
Steph.
Yeah.
Playoff Jimmy is back.
I
feel
just
me?
like I
Steph,
love Rocket. They
He's
just
hitting
need,
them
they just
every
need-
time. Low.
like,
6.
They not.
He's going
They too
6 to the
young.
Warriors.
They just too young.
Yeah,
I feel like
Warriors
they
in
just need,
6.
Warriors in 6.
they just need maybe one
They
more
too-
2 years.
Yeah,
somebody
they too
like,
young. Them
They
Curry
need another-
threes
they
is
need
going to
another
hurt.
guy.
Yeah.
Them Curry threes is going to hurt. When they down, they going to be down 3 points
No,
with
it's not
2
the-
minutes left. And
It's
Curry
not the
gonna
Curry
smack
threes that's
three.
going to hurt. It's going to be them Jimmy ugly ass layups that's going to hurt him. Jimmy
yeah,
coming
that
down
too.
with the pro hop
That
step.
too, but the Curry threes is just the killers for real.
Oh,
Nah,
yeah.
for real. When you just get a stop on def, or you score, you down 3. All right, you just gotta play
Yeah.
defense. This nigga Curry pulls up from fucking half court and just snaps the
And you
ball.
gotta
That
think,
bitch in
it's
your
crazy
mouth.
because listen, the guys that in that series, the guys are younger than Steph, but they do not got that Steph endurance to be running around with him all
bro.
day. I don't think
That
so.
motherfucker on the treadmill all day.
All day.
Oh no, for sure.
That's what I'm saying. Like
who chasing him around? They talking about Amon
chasing
Thompson.
him around.
Only
You
one
got
person
Draymond
I saw
barking in your
chasing him
ear.
around was Dellavedova, and that nigga was hooked up to an IV.
Oh yeah,
on
they
the way
said
back
he
to
was
Cleveland.
legit dying.
Yes,
Like,
they said he had to hook up to the IV.
Fucking Scottie Pippen Jr.
Oh,
he
yeah.
did a good job.
Shit, them motherfuckers dropped about 15 pounds.
But he did a decent job.
Nah, for real.
He fouled out. The motherfucker did it.
He
Yeah,
had
it's all.
to. Shit.
bro,
but-
it's like
Yeah. But yeah,
But,
let's
oh.
move on to next round since we.
let's
I
just
think
keep it
that's all.
first. Let's keep it first.
We'll
We
do
do
the
it.
first
We do
round, then
episode
we'll do
round.
that
Yeah.
episode
Alright,
next
bet.
round.
I like
Alright,
that.
bet.
Yeah.
Just so we know our predictions, right?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
sure.
saying?
Alright, bet.
But all right, I gotta get out of
Yeah.
here. I got work.
All right. We'll catch you later for real.
Z.S.L.
It's the guys, Z.S.L podcast. You feel me? It's Pistol Jake. It's Chef Spence. And
Buuda.
Buuda. You feel me? Look them up. I had their ads in the bottom for real. Wow. Catch y'all later. Peace.